okay, sweetie.
Sorry.
It's okay. Live TV. You gotta love it. Between the
Hey,
echo in my ear.
hey, Jen. Hey, everybody. Yes, I'm chewing.
No problem. Well, actually, no. Today we have a very exciting day.
Mm-hmm.
We got the official Sims live stream. Should
Mm-hmm.
be really cool.
It's gonna be great. I'm chewing because I'm hungry for life and death. That's why.
I think we're all hungry for life and death. But since we got some time before the stream comes up, let's talk about the 1022 update.
All right, let's get into it.
First of all, I got totally wrong. I own it. I did. But that update was just incredible.
It was a lot included for a base game update. The playable ghost, all of those things. I'm like, this is perfect.
Absolutely.
You can make children be ghosts now.
Yeah.
Let's take a
I
look at
thought that was wonderful. So it was so much. The changing of the urns, you could do that. And that thing right there, the selecting the cause of death,
Yeah.
that immediately turns your sim into a ghost.
And the fact you can change into an call at any point, fantastic.
Right. You can even be one occult and then change into another one
Yeah.
without losing most of your progress. Now, they were pretty clear that some things could be lost, but you will roll over as much as they possibly can. And I have
And
done this
this.
before. Yes, that you can be a playable ghost or free roaming in the base game.
Yep.
So I've done that before. I put a lot of effort into creating a sim and forgot to hit the occult button first.
Ah.
And then you couldn't do anything about it. You couldn't change them into one. So
Wow.
that's something that I think probably anybody who's played with any occults has probably accidentally done that before.
Oh, I think so. You know, one of the real quick, real little story, Nina and Amanda's story. When I created it, Addie, I forgot that you had to create a call right at the start
Mm-hmm.
because I never did it. I have the werewolf pack, okay,
Right.
and I just turn them into werewolves by
Yeah.
having them fight each other.
You had to do gameplay to turn them into
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
So yeah.
So this fixes that. Now, I really like that we got more information about grief, and they had already
Yeah.
said that grief will affect you differently based on traits, but now we also know that your relationship with the sim and the age of your sim will impact how they react to
Yeah.
grief. And there's this picture on the one that you just had up, and the sim is
Let me pull that
deceased,
back up.
and the lady is laughing in the background, and she's got the broken wedding rings above her head. So I was
Oh.
like, oh, is that her husband? I think she's really ecstatic, but the sim beside her seemed upset, but she was pretty happy about it.
Okay, so this scene here.
I think it's a little farther down, but yeah, that, like, see how upset he is? That is so good. Yeah, she's not too upset. So you can see like the differences that they have, and how, I always say anything, I think it was closer to the end, but I've always said anything that kind of gives your Sims more life. They were in the graveyard, as a matter of fact, because I think they may have been, I don't know if they were showing off tombstones or something. But yeah, so the different reactions. I know there's some people really happy that you can woohoo with Grim now.
Right.
The cats, dogs, and horses that they're showing now. So if your cat, dog, or horse is an elder, you can turn them into a ghost too. So I thought that, I mean, I was like, all of this is base game. That's great. And what it does is gives people a little taste of the pack to play,
Yeah, like we were talking about.
in hopes that they'll buy, the pack if they like
Exactly.
this. Because you can play as a ghost, but I'm guessing that you probably can't do the ghost traits, maybe, unless you have the pack. I don't
Yeah.
know. You may be able to do the traits, but I would think probably not. So it just gives you a little taste of being a playable ghost so that you can decide if you want to do more. But I was really shocked. We got new items. They had the bonfire thing in the base game. And then they had 10 pairs of shoes that
Yeah.
came in a true black. And thank goodness, because some of the blacks, I'm like, that's not black. So I thought that even some of the things that they showed that you were getting, even items, were great. So yeah, this was a big base game update. Oh,
It
you know what?
was.
It's the picture right there, Jen. It's that picture. I thought it was in the video, so I had you looking for it.
What? Oh,
It's that picture, the
it's
lady
right
in the
here.
background. Yes, she is so happy, Jen. She is laughing ecstatically with the broken wedding ring. So I'm pretty sure that was her husband. And she is excited about him being gone now.
Going to make it very interesting. Gameplay is
Yeah,
going to be very interesting from this point on. But this was an
very much.
amazing update. I mean, it was huge.
Was
And you
it
can see
more than
why.
you expected?
No, no.
Yeah.
I thought world. I thought maybe cemetery lot type.
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
expect this.
I thought it was a lot. I was like, oh my gosh, they went above and beyond
Oh, totally. Totally.
for this base game update.
They knocked it out of the ballpark. Really. This is crazy. Wow.
I also
And this is
um
something too.
uh-huh.
You can ask to stay married as a ghost.
Mhm. Right. And that's a big thing because I've had the spouses pass, got the ghosts back in the household, brought them back to life, but then the relationship, the romance part kind of starts over. You
Right.
got to get engaged again. So now you will automatically become widowed, but you can then click and it will ask you, would you like to stay married?
Yes. And I think that's great. They also have
So
new category in outdoor activities, which is life events. And the funerals will be there, the weddings will be there, the food stalls, among other things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy to see that category too, because sometimes I have a hard time finding those, like even the wedding stuff. I just have to filter
Oh,
by the
yeah.
wedding pack. Yeah.
The filter.
And even like I'll be looking for like gazebos, but then there are some listed under gazebo, but some are listed under whatever the other word form are. But it's like they'll have the same types of items with different names. So I have to search gazebo, awning, and whatever else. And if I can't think of the word, I can't find it.
Excuse me. Live TV. Max has to go aside. All right, Max.
So while Jen is up, I'll just keep talking about some of the things that I saw. But yeah, that that life events category, anything that organizes the game better, I'm for it.
Yeah, me too. And it really does a great job at that. I checked it out in the game. It was really great. And there's the shoes
Right.
you were talking about earlier. And this
Yeah.
I like too. The
Mhm.
different gravestones. Great.
Yeah. And they look nice.
They do. You can select any one of them. So
Mhm.
if you like, if you're a vampire fan,
Mhm.
vampire gravestone.
Absolutely. Oh, and the other thing is, you know how you put the urn outside and it automatically turns into a gravestone?
Yeah.
We won't do that anymore. And vice versa. You can put a gravestone inside of the house or
Yeah,
building.
that's true. And the updates, the bug fixes, fantastic.
Yeah, it was a nice list.
Including this one in particular. Closing
Mhm.
their eyes when supposed to sleep. That was creepy. That was really creepy.
Yeah, because at first I thought it was just my alien doing that. I'm like, oh, he's really looking like an alien, sleeping with his eyes open.
And last week, you're talking about Sims like dying at a diner.
Yeah.
They fixed this where if you're not at least acquaintances, you won't get the morning moonlit.
That's great. And it fits right into what we know they're trying to do with this pack. So,
Right.
and I noticed there
So,
was a long list of base game bug fixes
oh
too.
yeah. I mean, we're not going to go through all of them,
Right.
honestly, but there's quite an extensive list here.
Yeah.
And you can
And
see this right on the Sims website, of course.
right. And I did see that the first creator kits came out too.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let me bring that up. Where is that?
Yeah, because even though I saw them, I can't remember what. Oh yeah.
All right. There we go. Where am I? Oh. Well, first of all, I got to say that the creator kits are a great idea by EA. And I love the fact that they've introduced, well-known CC creators to do this, like before we saw with Ebonics and we saw with Sixum CC. And these kits have been made by two well-known creators. I'm going to pull them up right now if I can find it. Okay, there we go. The first one is My Shuna-san, and the second one is Trilky. What are your thoughts on the EA creator kits, particularly these kits?
Well, from what I saw of them, they looked nice. They had some pictures that were pretty detailed. The one with the furniture, I know the creator said they tried to keep it to like greens and burgundies. It seemed like fall colors to me.
Right.
And then the other one was thinking about like teen sleepover attire. So I thought that for their goals that they set, that they nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get a lot of kids, but I feel this way about it. EA is going to make kits anyway. So why not get the creators involved so that they could benefit from kits being made as well? That's how I feel
Exactly.
about
Exactly.
it.
And they deserve it. And I hope
Mhm.
they are being paid well.
Right.
And there was a really interesting interview online with both Machina-san and Trilky. They really went into a lot of detail about their thought process behind the kits and what they wanted to accomplish with the kits. I was
Okay.
really interested with what they had to say. Did you check out the article at all?
No, I just read the little, they had like a blurb from each creator just on this page that you're on now. I only
Right.
read that. I didn't see the other one.
Okay. Let me just bring it down a little bit. This one right here?
Yeah, I read that part. Some of it.
Okay.
I think, or I may have read this whole page, but yeah, this is what I read. So I thought that, like I said, I thought that from what they articulated their goals were for each pack, that they nailed it based on those pictures right there. I think it looks great. The one with what's the one name with the furniture? But I think,
Oh, Cozy Kitsch? Cozy
okay,
Kitsch?
I think
Yeah,
the
this
furniture
one.
looks simple but detailed, very usable, not
Yeah.
something where you have to struggle to place it, like what kind of house can I put this in? I think it could
Yes.
go anywhere. Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. Win for this EA Create Kits. Sorry.
Well,
Live
yeah.
TV.
And no, but the one with the pajamas, it looks great too. I think
Oh
that
yeah.
I really like the colors in it. And when they put some teen Sims in it, I felt like their teen Sims looked younger in those pajamas. So I felt
Yeah.
like these creators know what they're doing. They've been doing this.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's very smart for EA to partner with them.
I think so too.
Yeah, you
They
don't have to reinvent the wheel if people are already out there spinning them.
yes. And this right here. This is great.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love I love the neon, the art,
Mhm.
the furniture, really nice.
Yeah.
Just a really good thought out kit.
Mhm. Yeah, like the plants, even like the throw pillow on the couch. Very nice.
Yes, totally agree. And there was
Mhm.
also a survey. Did you see the survey in game?
No, I haven't seen
Well,
the new
check
survey.
this out.
Okay.
It is a survey
Uh-huh.
about the future kits and what
Oh, okay.
we would like to see more so.
Oh,
Yeah, let me pull it up. We got some
so they
time.
did
We got about
the
2 minutes.
expansion packs. Now they doing the kits.
Yeah, let me see.
Awesome.
Which one is that? There we go.
It seems like, oh, okay. It seems like they're listening. I mean, they've always done surveys, but it seems like they're doing more of them.
Mm-hmm. And you can see what they're aiming for in particular, like
Mm-hmm.
babies, infants, toddler, children, teens, young adult, elders, and then they want you to pick from that which one you want
Right.
to see more so geared to.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do now because it's about 10 minutes and we don't have 10 minutes, but
But
I
you know what? That
did
goes
want to
hand
put it
in
on
hand with
screen.
the packs. I'm glad you talked about this because that it goes hand in hand with the pack questions or just
Yeah.
from this first one. Like
Yeah.
they are trying to see what age range you would like targeted more, and then they're going even farther out from there to what type of world you would like to see. That's pretty nice.
Exactly. And they did say after this update, they're not
Mm-hmm.
done. There are more surprises coming.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, I like EA surprises.
Me too. And we're about,
Mm-hmm.
oh, here we go.
Oh, we're getting ready.
Yeah. All
All
right. So
right.
we'll leave it like that. And let me just adjust the volume a little bit. Is that
So,
good?
okay. Yes, that is good. Yeah, that's good.
We'll be able to hear them and also be able to interact.
I've been loving the graphics that they've been using for
Oh
the
yeah,
Life and Death pack.
yeah,
Like this picture right here, it is so nice.
totally agree. He's put them in.
Yeah, with Grim looming over everybody,
Mm-hmm. Nervous subject. And the
playing
crow.
with this crow that's probably gonna take him out.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's how it starts. Like, here, birdie. And yeah, all chaos ensues.
This is
You
gonna be
know, it's
great.
so funny. We've got so many deaths in The Sims. I've not even experienced a lot of them. Like, the crow makes me think of the chicken death. And I've never had that happen in my actual game where a chicken takes my sim out. I've had angry chickens, but I guess not angry enough.
I've had that too. Angry rabbits
Yeah.
too.
The rabbits, but a lot of the deaths, I haven't even had the death by heartbreak yet. I've been close.
I got that. That
You did?
happened to me, but it was off camera, and I've been trying
Yeah.
to duplicate it, and haven't been able to do it yet. Because I'm trying to get that on camera.
You know, when you're trying to get it on camera, it just won't.
It won't. No, I've done it about 5, 6 times. I have the save file, constantly reloading it, trying to make it happen. The first time
The
it
game
happened,
is
I was like,
taunting you.
well, she called off the wedding. Oh, here we go.
Here we
We'll
are.
continue it later.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
Simmers, it is I, the Grimter. Definitely not anyone you've seen on these streams before.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna attempt to be Employee of the Month because let's be real, it's Grim. It's been Grim for an eternity. I'm following his lead and keeping my identity a secret.
Oh
But our
my
guest
God.
today will be showing up in full force to lift the veil on the Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack.
Ooh.
Soon, Morgan and Jessica will join us to show you some of the gameplay. And then we'll be joined by Mercy and Mike for a Create a Sim deep dive. And lastly,
This is great.
Morgan, Jessica, and Mike will return from beyond to show you the world and some of the build by. Now, I've got some souls to reap. I do have a quota after all.
Got the quota.
I saw they're gonna have
I'm
quotas.
Morgan.
Sewell, I'm Jessica Crafts. I'm lead designer on Life and Death.
I was the producer. I forgot to tell everyone that.
How'd you get in here?
What am I doing here?
Who are you?
I like
That's who I
Jessica's
am.
crow outfit.
So we're
Yeah,
here to
oh,
show you
yeah.
Life and Death today, and we're pretty excited.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks for
Morgan's
joining us,
too.
everybody.
Thank you. Okay, so this is Ravenwood, our world, and we're
It's
going to tell you a
nice.
little bit about our lot and our story we have going. We did
I like
some
it.
preparation, so
And
we can
it's,
just
like,
dive in
dark
and show you where we're at with our
And
features
a little
here.
spooky.
Yeah.
This is our Sim Summer and her daughter Poppy. This is Crow's Crossing in Ravenwood, and this is the house they live in.
I love the build we got for this.
I do too. This was one of our pre-made houses. It's normally empty, but we have
Also,
dressed it
hey,
up a
time.
little bit for the live
You want me to
stream.
pause?
I love
Just
this
let me
story
know.
because you can move into this
Okay.
house and it's like the haunted, empty, rundown mansion, and I think that's just such a fun story for this pack.
I love the hole
Yeah.
in the roof. Like I think these add so much character.
Yeah, they
Wow.
work like our kind of like our solar.
And that's what I
panels, so you
talked
can
about,
just
the
put
holes
on
in the
the
roofs,
slopes.
the
Yeah.
You can also
windows,
put them on
the
yeah.
wallpaper.
Gorgeous greenhouse.
I love the greenhouse windows, like the holes in it, and then the ones that are just normal.
All the
I
architecture
love
in
that
this
greenhouse.
Is that functional
It's
though?
Neo-Romanian, not Gothic.
Yeah. Oh,
I bet you
would
it
call out,
is.
too, starting off here, we do have all packs enabled, just so we can show some cool cross packs today.
Oh.
So this top
Good
We talked about
move.
this,
cross pack
Jen.
Yeah.
down for a little bit of a demonstration later.
Yeah,
and
I
you
see
can
the
call that out
hopscotch.
whenever I'm showing off something that's
Look at
cross
that
pack.
cannon on the
It's
ground.
just life and death or base game specific. So here we
Oh,
have
the little
all of our
grave.
cemetery
Yeah.
objects.
I love the swings. It's very not the
Yes.
pack I'm expecting things in.
Oh, those swings are
They're
nice.
creepy.
They are.
They're creepy.
Like if you
Nice
ever
for a
watched
little ghost
intros
child to
for,
swing
any
on.
of the old
Yeah.
show, like Nickelodeon shows. Like,
Perfect
swings are
for a
creepy.
graveyard.
I mean, that's true. Yes.
That is just
So starting
true
off,
spooky
I did some playing to set up
house.
this family. This is
Yeah,
Summer
this is
Vernon,
a
and
big
this
house,
is
a big
her
mansion.
Oh,
puppy.
oh,
And
you
once
see
upon a
it?
time, Summer was
Hold it.
married, but her husband. This is a picture of.
Holes.
The holes in the floor too.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I didn't know that one. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He met a tragic end. His name was Noel. I did kill him on purpose. For
This is great too.
I know.
This thing
and
is
So
adorable.
she killed him on purpose.
Her father is buried out back right here.
I like the altar.
Maximus was his name. He
Love
loved
cheese.
cheese.
This mansion has
Maximus.
altars
And
all
then,
over it.
I was going to try to get her mother to a point where she was old enough that she might die
That's
in her
Max's
sleep
full
in
name.
the bed on stream.
Maximus.
Mhm.
But then I accidentally caught her on fire.
You're
That's
like
funny.
her. All your Sims.
She caught her on fire.
Yeah, and I just left it.
I love
There
the
you go.
scorch marks.
It was a big fire.
There's the rest of her.
firefighter
And she got
that was
ashes.
trying to save her also died, so I buried him in the backyard.
Chase Sprout.
Yep. Yep.
Was this
So-
one to survive a fire started by
It
Morgan?
feels
Yeah.
so great to know
Yep,
that
it's true.
everybody has these
so I like that
mishaps.
he's just out here in the back.
Exactly.
But she is over here, and we're gonna do a funeral for her since she died technically yesterday
Awesome.
in game. So
I love all the little things you've entered on their urns.
yeah, I love customizing my stories.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of stuff you can customize in this pack too, so
Mhm.
we'll show that off. So yeah, this is Summer. Let's take a look at her traits just to get to know who she is.
Look
She's
at
a
the
romantic
outfits,
sim.
Jen.
Yeah.
There's a few new traits here. So Chased by Death. You want to tell me about that one?
Yeah, this is a really exciting one. This is kind of a
Very
challenge.
gothic.
We've never really
More
done
than
one of
gothic.
these. So some
Yeah.
players will know that if you do something that might kill your sim, like you get electrocuted, you usually get a warning
Chased by
before it
death.
kills you. If you do it again, it kills you. Chased by death, you might not get that warning. You're living life on the edge. It's much more dangerous than
Hey!
Chased by Death sim. And because you're living life on the edge, you're more self-reflective, and
That's
it's going to
great.
grant you some special abilities that we'll see later on.
I love that
And
you
also,
don't
there's
get a
some interesting
warning.
moments that really want to spoil, but
before.
you'll see one of them if you're chased by death sim.
It's my new favorite trait because I like the chaos of all
Yeah.
this. So I'm
Also,
excited,
holes
and I
in the
love,
wall.
I love the story moments. I think
This is
those
gonna be the
are
first
really
trait I
neat.
play with on the Halloween
Also-
live.
it's also
Oh, I can't
Macabre,
wait
which
to
is just
see
a classic trait
your
of this
show.
pack.
Macabre
That's
might
gonna
be
be
my
an
favorite trait
unhinged.
because I myself
gonna be
It
great.
is.
macabre.
Totally
Amber's
down
gonna
for
be
that.
chased by death.
these are
No
macabre
warning
are,
before you could
they're
die.
not
I'm
scared of death.
in.
They're more
It's going to
the type of
be
Sims that will play with the idea of death, to enjoy the
spooktacular.
cult, enjoy the
Spooktacular.
murder,
I love
the
it.
crypts,
Just
and
waiting to use that
the-
today.
They're kind of goth.
You know I love a good play
Okay,
on
and
words.
then Poppy has cute traits. Ignore the really cool one here on the right. Let's look at
Terrifying thing.
Skeptical.
Terrific.
So skeptical is kind of the inverse of macabre in a lot of
Oh,
ways.
the kids can be skeptical.
Sims, as you might expect, are skeptical
great.
of everything occult. If you run into an occult,
You
Grimborn?
see
You're
that this
See
child is
that?
Grimborn?
That really
That's
into this
Grimm's
really
baby?
vampire, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. My favorite
Oh,
use of this
wait.
actually is if you are
Or
an occult.
her
Sim, but you
husband
become
wasn't Grimm.
self-skeptical. So if
What about
you're a
this?
vampire that's skeptical and you just doubt yourself, you're like, no, there's no way I could be a
Funeral?
vampire.
Oh.
Vampires aren't real. It's an interesting story.
Yeah, that's my favorite story with it too.
No
It pairs really
milestones.
well with Ghosts, but if you have those other expansion packs, we definitely supported those with this one.
A lot of crossback stuff here.
That's awesome.
And then down here we
Okay, can pause this for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I love they took that into account. They can cross pack gameplay, how to expand, perfect. That is
Yeah.
what an expansion pack should do.
Yes.
also have the Grimborn trait on this sim. What's the Grimborn trait?
Well, I mean,
I like this one might be my favorite trait. but
I
I don't
all
know.
the traits.
That
I
is
think
great.
It's pretty self-explanatory how you might become a Grimborn Sim. Grimborn Sims have a very interesting birthmark if you want to show that off.
Yeah. Okay, so they all have this
Ooh.
birthmark right
Mm.
here under their ear. It's scythe shaped.
Yeah, and there'll be an extended lifespan. And
Now-
we'll talk about how you can pass.
It's the details for me.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Little things. Like
Mhm.
we talked about in the previous games. It
Mhm.
was the little thing that made it special.
Yeah.
And just something
Yeah.
like that, that's huge.
Yeah, that is.
Pass it on a little bit.
Yeah. So if whenever Poppy grows up, she has her own kids, her kids will have a special trait that's called like the descendant of Grimm. So that
Wow.
doesn't offer the birthmark.
Like spellcasters
but
and
it's really cool that
Yeah.
it carries on for a few generations after.
That's
Edith.
great.
I guess it's worth saying with Life and Death, you can have kids with Grimm now. I think
Mhm.
that's really
That is
The
great.
basic update where you can woohoo with Grimm again, and then with this pack, you can now try for baby with Grimm.
we know what you guys
So,
are about.
Yeah.
That's
I
still
remember when
trying
Sims
for
4
the
came
baby.
out, I
That's
tried
awesome.
it,
You can do that with the
I'm really
update.
excited we finally can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people probably are. So let's see here. We also have another member of our family. This is
The crow.
Mr. Chaos.
That's a great name. I should name my cat that.
That's the name.
Mr. Chaos.
Became a member. This was like a randomized name I chose. You can name it whatever you would like.
Oh, it was
Um,
randomized.
Let's go ahead and interact with them a little bit. This is the crow pet that you can have.
Yeah,
So it works like the
it actually
chickens,
makes
the
sense, like, you can
rabbits.
feed it.
Yeah.
You can encourage. You can talk to it. There's also fun stuff unique to the crow, like you can teach it mimicry.
We've been
If
angry.
you're a Hobson, you can plot nefarious plans with it. You also send it out to go get things for you, give you
He's-
gifts.
He's a wee bit
Oh,
angry
that's the
right
food
now.
bowl. I was
Yeah.
I
like,
guess
I
because
wonder
he's
how often you
starving,
have to feed it.
I hope I don't upset him.
I mean, if you're particularly bold, you can provoke
Yeah, he's
it. I don't
hungry.
recommend that.
Well, we're chased by death, so I definitely don't want to like provoke him right now. Okay, there
She's
is
gonna
one now.
accidentally have another
Um,
death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nefarious plans with which is a macabre interaction you can do with him.
Oh,
like
okay.
Yeah,
birds.
these little critters.
So based on
I
your
also
traits,
like
you
that
have
you
different
can,
interactions
give
with the
gifts and
crow.
receive gifts. If he had one on him, we could receive one from him, which I think is pretty fun.
Ah.
I also love the teaching
Wow.
mimicry. That's another part I really love about this. So we also, just to show this off, we're on a Hallowed Grounds lot trait. Do you want to tell me about the
Yeah,
new lot
Hallowed-
trait that comes?
Hallowed Grounds makes the lot more spooky, essentially. So it adds things like flickering lights. You might see a TV pop on randomly, just showing static. You see
Mm.
cold spots around the house. You also see occasionally another world rift. I won't spoil what that does. This is also interesting because you can put on any lots, and it's different than haunted. It's not the same thing as haunted. You in fact have a haunted lot that's also on Hallowed Grounds, and they have a super spooky house.
The haunted lot is from the paranormal stuff pack.
Mhm.
So they
Right.
work
I
well
was just
together.
gonna say,
Both they do
how will that
different
pair with
things.
paranormal?
I like putting
Yeah.
this one on a cemetery myself.
Oh yeah, it fits.
Yeah.
So Hollow Grounds can go
then
on a
let's
lounge,
see.
a
So
bar,
let's
anywhere.
go ahead and start the story. So, like I said,
That's great.
yesterday, Summer's mother died.
Tragic.
It was tragic. It was funny, but it was tragic. And then she also had written a will before she died. And so we have received our, whoops, I don't know, I just did there. We have received our will in the mail.
Mhm.
And I want us to open it up, read it, see what her mother said in her last testament and will.
Oh,
So
Seen a lot of excitement over wills. I
the
think
will
there's
came
a
in the
lot of
mail
very emotional prayers
automatically.
here.
Oh,
I guess
wow.
because
then
the
we're gonna
mom
have
had
Poppy
one
come
set
here
up.
too,
Are you gonna
because
read a
I'm
will
gonna
from
read
the
it in front
daughter?
of Poppy.
That's grim.
So when you read a will in front of a sim now, they'll react differently based on sort of their relationship with that person or their traits. I don't think Poppy was super close with her grandma,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure if she will or not here, but we'll give it a shot and see if she does.
We'll set up a well later too. I'm sure everyone's curious, like what that's actually like.
Mm-hmm. So you can see in our inventory, we also
Ooh,
have
tarot
some
cards.
tarot
I love
cards,
these.
which are beautiful, and we'll take a look at those.
Wow.
So let's go ahead and read
Look at
this will
those.
out loud. The will of Marie Vernon. It has arrived. Heirloom, dear old grandfather
Oh.
clock will be given to Summer. Preferred funeral activities, she listed them. Oh, she doesn't care. And I never did like cheese as much as Maximus. No cheese at my funeral will haunt you all. I like that. You can write whatever kind of a like a personalized message you'd like. So
Yeah,
That's
like,
cool.
on a lot
It
of
is.
subjects, we added the ability to add customized messages, which allow you to just tell like your own poignant stories in a very unique way for whoever the story you're.
And this, I'm totally down for. Just the details. The marks on the wall, scuff mark on the door. You know,
Yeah.
on the
Absolutely. It
floor.
looks
Yeah,
amazing.
totally. This is really great. They really put some thought into this. Totally.
Yeah.
Whatever the story of your sim is.
So this said that we received a heirloom here. And it's on our
Hey, Lady
household inventory.
T.
Grandfather's
Hey, Lady
belongings. All of
T.
these actually say
Hey,
heirloom.
Lady
Oh, cool.
T.
We made it so a lot of objects, including cross-pack ones.
Is that like
it's
a
exactly
what do you call it? The sand? Oh my gosh.
Heirloomable. If you don't want to see the heirloom,
Like the sand funnel. I hate when I can't think of words.
Mhm.
Hey,
Which is
hey.
really handy. So this one was the heirloom object, and if I
Yeah,
hover
like
over
the
it, you can see it says
funnel. Oh my
Marie
gosh.
Vernon's
It's so much
heirloom,
Bill by.
given to Marie by her
Thank you
husband
for
Maximus
coming,
as a
Lady
wedding
T.
present. That's another custom thing I
Yeah.
wrote in there to help
It's a
tell
simple
that
thing,
story.
like
I always
again, the
appreciate
anti-custom
Lady
text, I think
T.
it opens up
She's
a lot of
awesome.
avenues for just telling unique stories.
So when you receive an heirloom, there's lots of things I can do with it.
You see a
here. Do you
new
want to tell me about
episode?
these?
Well, if you want to
Funny.
set other family members, you might want
Yeah.
to pawn it. Require a lot of simoleons. Since there's think and reminisce about the original owner, you can call upon Sims, which will occasionally summon the ghost of that particular heirloom.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
It's not 100%.
So because it's an heirloom, they can call the sim, but you can also
Winning
pawn it.
successful.
Ah.
Nice to meet you, somebody. Just stopping by to say hello. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Oh,
That's
So-
awesome.
All right. We can
so
also
this
make
is
our own
great
heirlooms.
because you don't have to
Yeah.
have the
Both
grave,
Summer and
which
Poppy
now it should
are
be easier to
pianists
have the
and
grave
love
because you
their
can just
piano.
assign it,
So
I
we have this
guess.
piano here. Let's go ahead
That's
and
great.
make an heirloom.
But you can summon them from
So
any
I will come
heirloom.
over.
Oh, and they
Yeah.
made the piano an heirloom.
And
Perfect.
now,
Whoa.
hey, when I hover over it, it says Summer Vernon's heirloom. So I can go into this heirloom category. I can make it worth more. I could pass it on. I could engrave a message. So something custom like Summer and Poppy
This is great.
And now
I
you can
love
put it in your
this.
wheel.
Yeah.
played piano
Cool.
when it would rain.
They have gone
and now
all
I've got
out.
a story associated with it. And
We
it's
haven't
the
even got
anniversary
into
of
like
the story.
I hope that you engraved on a plaque or something. I'm just trying to
Oh my
imagine
God.
engraving something on a piano, and it kind of
What
hurts
is
me.
this?
Like it is allowed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the memory, the story that gets passed
Yeah.
down over a generation.
I love that.
You wanna-
I
Yeah.
really love that.
Yeah, we can. So right now, Poppy's a little young for it to go to her. So that can go to other people I know. So I know 3 other people right now. I don't know how I got in a romantic
Oh,
relationship with them, but it happened. So I can choose
Nyan
which
that happens
Spectre.
to me too.
ask you questions. I can choose which one I might want to send it to, and then it will create a will in my inventory, and it will heirloom onto them. So I'm not
Also,
going to,
that it'll create the
but that is
wheel
something
without
you can
having
do.
to do the
Let's
wheel
go ahead
yourself for
then
the
and talk
heirloom.
about our
You can
Soul's Journey
engrave
and
the
our
heirloom
bucket
too,
list.
Jen.
All right, Soul Journey is super exciting.
love that.
As a designer. So this is essentially a meta progression war track for your Sims. So it's
What do you think,
bigger than
Lady
an
T?
aspiration. It's bigger than a want. It kind of encapsulates the whole life of your Sim, their journey through their life.
Oh, I like
as
those
you do
chairs
things
and that table.
complete bucket list goals, which we'll talk about in a second, or even complete things like aspirations.
Yeah.
This you advance this track and unlock various things the further you get along. Eventually culminating into
Jen, look at the
for
kitchen
Rebirth, which is
counters.
a thing I know a lot of folks are excited about, and we'll talk about a little bit later.
She's locked
Yeah.
off to me because I'm not a ghost.
I like
yet.
that
Yeah, that's
marble
your
See the
top.
details.
So if you
Really
die
good.
and become a ghost, your soul
Is that a
journey
new
will
stove or
transition
just a
into
new
becoming your
swatch?
business, which further
I
has
like that.
things to unlock.
I hope new
Okay.
stove.
Well, I've completed a lot of progress here. I'm not all the way to being able to experience rebirth.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking let's get some goals and figure out how we can get
This
them.
I can't wait,
Bucket
wait
list.
for.
Bucket list
will be
is
All
great.
right.
exciting. So bucket list is essentially major life goals for your Sims that are assigned based on things like their traits, things like the life they've led, the people they know. They're much more dynamic and emergent than say an aspiration. An aspiration is more prescriptive, where you say, "This is the story I want to tell this Sim. This is the thing I want there to be to be their goal." Bucket list is going to serve you up things that fit who they are, but aren't necessarily the same things every time. They'll be different for every Sims. It adds a lot of replayability. And I find the funnest thing of it is it gets me to do some things that I don't normally do when I'm playing. Because I think
Definitely.
Anything with replayability is great
I think this
Yes.
reflects that in a very interesting way.
So she doesn't
because
have
it'll
any
keep
goals
you
right now.
entertained
So
for a
you
long
populate,
time.
Absolutely.
based on your
Great value
traits
behind
and
that.
who you are as a sim and kind of like what you've done in life.
Mhm.
So the
Well, I
other
can't
day,
wait to see them
on
set these
her that
goals
was,
for the
I wanna
bucket
see a
list.
dead
Yeah.
sim die, and I was like, that's really dark.
As we all do. No, yeah.
She's macabre.
Yeah, it really fits for a character.
Yeah.
Look at the
but
child sim
don't
with
have to
grandma.
necessarily-
Yeah.
You can also create your own. So you can do this on the computer or on
Ghostly
the new journal
grandma.
object that we've added here.
I
There
told
are
you that
some
babysitting.
extra interactions on this
There you
journal because
go.
we also have the parenthood pack, but bucket list is here with this pack. And so the bucket list, I can
Oh,
write a goal, write the perfect goal, or write a goal from category. So write goal is just going to let me write a random goal. But once again, it's going to pull into account my traits and who she is as a sim, and it's going to give us some goals.
Jen,
based
you
on
can
that.
even make the journal an heirloom. Did you catch that?
It's really fun. This has all packs too,
No.
Yeah.
so it'll
That's
pull from our list
great.
of all packs.
Okay, let's go.
So
on
now
a
you
camping
can
trip.
Okay,
create
let's
your
go
bucket
Granite Falls.
list.
So this is a cross pack one.
I
That can
haven't been to
appear.
Great Falls
A
in a
camping
minute.
trip.
So, like, this is
Cool.
again an example of like it will drive you to do some things that you might not have engaged with in a while. And I think that's really fun, given the huge huge library of things we've done over the
Wow.
years.
I agree with
I
that.
agree
But
with what Jessica's saying
like,
because
that's what really
sometimes
made
you
me
just
love it.
don't do
Here's
stuff in the
some of the stories
packs.
that
No.
helped me tell.
And this will lead you to
that like
do
I
it.
wasn't necessarily thinking I
It's
wanted
true.
to tell, and then it would pop up, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that is a really fun thing to do."
Yeah.
So let's write something from a category.
And I like that it's taking your
There's
traits
lots of
into
categories
account.
here that you can pull from,
See?
and it'll give you something random from that category.
Cool.
This is my favorite way to get a goal personally. So let's
I
see
want
which
something else.
one we could do. I want to adventure. So let's see. We'll get an adventure-based one here. I guess this one was
Okay.
probably an adventure-based one, but
It depends on how memorable the camping trip is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here. She's writing her goal.
Oh, okay. So you
Let's go to
select and then
Interstellar
it's an
Adventure.
animation.
Oh,
Like
fun.
That's another.
she's gotta
cross
write the
pack one.
goal.
Okay.
Interstellar Adventure
And
but
then
two.
let's see here. We could also bucket list, write the perfect goal.
Right.
Oh
I also think
man.
scrap the bucket list and start over if you're feeling like the
That's a
goals
good
aren't
way
aligned
of
with where you want to
gonna
tell.
use packs.
So like let's say
Yeah.
you're feeling that way.
I want to be a
Oh, not to
spellcaster.
scrap it.
I want to become a werewolf. Yeah.
That's very cool right
So we can
there.
write the perfect goal.
I want to be a criminal.
Perfect goal is not
Yeah.
always available.
Yeah.
It is oftentimes grayed out with instructions on how you can unlock it. But the way you can write the perfect goal is if you are a chase by death sim, because they're always trying to get the most out of life at every moment.
Hey.
That's just around the
Yeah.
corner. If you've recently seen someone die, you did technically see your mother die
Yeah.
yesterday. Or if you've attended an Afterlife Anonymous festival.
Yeah, I mean, the fun part is
Oh.
we really are trying to guard
support
the
group.
ability to specifically prescribe
Yeah.
what goal you have, just because we want you to try and experiment with new things. I think that the fun of the game is experiencing the breadth of content that we have.
Definitely. So I'm choosing a family one this time for her. That's the create a perfect goal, just to show how this is a little bit different whenever you do it this way.
And some of these goals are a lot more nuanced than you might see in something like an aspiration, which is another thing I really like about them.
I like that they update with where you're at in life too. So like I'd like to have another child is only there because she already has a child. So if that
Yeah,
one hadn't
that's
had
pretty
one, it would
cool.
probably just be I want to have a child.
Yeah, the one I really like is I should reconnect with my family before it's too late. That's a really poignant story, relatable to a lot of folks, and much more
Then you've
nuanced than I
got I should tell my parents I love
There's some really
them.
good stories you can
Yeah.
tell with these.
Oh, that one's sweet.
I like to protect my
Them.
future assets. This is cool.
Yeah.
This
wanna
is
be seen as a
great.
role model. So her mother just died, and her mother had written a will. And I think
A lot of thought in this.
Summer is feeling
lot
like
of it.
I should also write a will.
Mhm.
So we're gonna do. I'd like
Right,
to
Jen, because it's got to be like a chain reaction
and now
Right.
to get to these options. So
definitely
you have to do a
And
lot of
so
planning
I'm
to
going
get
go
this.
write her will. You can do this at the Family Day Festival. Ooh, I spun too far. That happens over here. whenever there's like a Will's lair, there's a little ghost.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
That's
Those are
where the
creepy.
inheritance
So
lawyer, the festival
You
is.
can also go here and start a will on the city hall in this town. There's also a service we can hire a wills lawyer to come and help you. But we're just going to
City Hall.
here that I put on the kitchen table.
as one.
Jen,
That's
that makes
great.
me wonder if, since you can get wheels done
so
at
yeah.
City Hall, can you get them done at City Hall
So
in
she's speaking a
Tartosa
dead
too?
language with her daughter
Good
again.
point.
Right. There's a thanatology.
Can you get
school
married at
in
this
the
City Hall?
the Grim Reaper career we've added, but
That's
essentially
another
it's
good
just
point.
dead languages. There's a special soup you might be able to make. I won't talk too much about it.
Oh, they got a
I
special
think the
soup.
speak dead
Okay.
language
We
is
have to
really
check the
creepy
blog
and
post
fun.
after this.
They have
Oh,
to have
man.
a of like deaf practices, by the way, if anyone's wondering. We didn't make that word up.
So she did just do this bucket list item, which actually fulfilled her whole bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
now
she only
Yeah.
needs 3
could be
more.
reborn if she died.
Mhm.
And this section is still waiting for whatever she's a ghost.
We'll talk more about Rebirth later.
But
So
we do have
she's
the Will of
ready
Summer
for
Burns,
rebirth
Will of
now.
Marie Burns.
Yeah.
Summer has her own will now. Let's go ahead and show like what all you
Yeah,
can do.
Update
Since
it.
before we were just reading. So you can obviously clear your choices if you want to do that, if that's something you're interested in doing. You can also click on your will and you can choose to do your heirlooms from there. So you already saw it from the object. You can also do it on the will itself. You can also click on
Oh.
update will and choose dependents, which is, this one's really nice, I think. So I can choose her daughter Poppy. And if you had the cats or dogs expansion, you could also choose your cats or your dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
you would go to if someone
And
was
select who's going to care for your child if you
Together until the
pass.
household are gone.
That's great.
This is where that sim will go to. So
I love
we're
that.
friends with the Spectre family here. So let's just choose them. The Poppy can go live with them.
And you
if
know
something
what,
does
Jen?
happen to
This makes
Summer.
sense that they did the base game update where the children taken for neglect no
also do
longer
simoleons.
disappear. They go
So you
into
can
the
choose a
household
percentage. So
management.
I want
Yes.
40% to go to charity or another household. So let's just say another household, and then
You can select the percentage. That's
we could go back in and
great.
choose the remaining percentage to go elsewhere if we wanted. You can also do sim remains. So funeral activities. If Summer dies, these are what funeral would what Summer would like to have at her funeral.
all of them.
All
That's
of them.
great.
She wants it all.
Cool.
And then
She wants everything.
Yeah.
choose what sort of a gravestone or urn you would like.
You know, the first time we implemented this, I was so
So
surprised. I did
this
not
is
realize-
really
This is what we're talking about. before.
life
This is with
life planning. Yeah, this is really
right now.
planning
So
for
you can see
death
the
during
Island
life.
Living, you
Yes.
also have the mermaid urn.
And it's
Or
fully fleshed.
You also have the alien urn.
Yes.
So some of these, this one's from Horse Ranch. So some
Oh,
of these are
she
from
just
Cross
passed
Path.
a pretty
I think
cool
this one's
looking
a new one
urn.
with this pack. This one is a new
Here,
one.
let
This
With
me,
one on the
pack.
third row from the bottom
one
next to the
is-
Horse Ranch pack.
back up a little bit.
That's it was next to the Horse Ranch urn. It looked
This-
pretty cool.
That one?
It was farther down when she scrolled down. It was back on the you can go a
Or
little
if you
farther
have also
forward.
the alien urn. So some
Right, yeah. Next to the horse on the bottom row, the third one from the left. I don't
That
know
one?
if that's from a
That one?
specific pack. I just thought it looked cool. That might be from a pack. I don't know. I've just not seen it before. It looks really cool.
None of these though, right?
Yeah, that one, the third one from the left.
This
It's
one?
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is
I don't
cool.
know what pack that came from, but
Maybe
it's
that's
I
new.
like it. Maybe.
Maybe a couple of these are new.
Yeah.
of these, this one's from Horse Ranch. So some of these are from Cross Pack. I think this one's a new one with this pack. This one is a new one with this pack. This one's the base game one. So these ones are new ones with this pack. So that's definitely
Okay, so some are new
Yeah.
and some from existing packs.
Yeah.
be fun to explore when this comes out. But yeah, with all packs, there's a ton of them. I'm gonna pick this one, which is new with this pack. It's like the little
It's a
crow.
raven, right? Or a crow.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I think it's
I
very.
wonder what that
macabre,
was.
so it
That's
works
cool.
Yeah.
her well. And then let's leave a personal note. So set emotion. You want to explain how this works?
Yeah, this is how you tell a story
This
of
is
like
great.
family members are super upset by the outcome of the will, so they get angry.
I
Or
hated
one
you
has
all.
being like, I think that's funny. So you tell your little story of what the will says.
Oh, I can't wait to
Oh,
personalize
here we
some
go.
messages.
So you'd be like, I leave you nothing. I'm not gonna make them all.
I can't
What
wait,
if you-
Jen. I
that's
cannot
Oh.
wait.
I'm gonna have
traits
all of
and how
this.
they felt about you, and like, so if they're materialistic and you leave them no heirlooms or it goes to someone else, they're more likely to be mad
Yeah,
than if they're generous. And even if you said mean, they're probably like, it's okay.
yeah. There's a lot of nuance here. We've tried to add more nuance to death in general.
Definitely.
Well, we might see it at some point through this playthrough, but we've done things like there's different reactions to death
Wow.
now. Traditionally in The Sims, it's been a little bit one note where everyone is just bawling their eyes out. Now, if you see a Sim die, there's
Yeah.
nearby reaction. Some will bawl their eyes out, but some
This
like,
is great.
stoically
I'm glad they
still
did this.
hold it together.
The
Yeah.
reactions are part of the base
You were
game.
just
right?
talking
So they
about
should be
how
in, and then the
even base
actual
game that
warnings
buff
you
isn't
can-
there.
That is
Right. And they just said the reactions are part of the base game. So it was part
Yeah.
of the update yesterday.
part
Love
of
it.
this expansion. And I think I actually cleared away the mourning or the sadness she had from her mother dying just so she wouldn't be very sad this whole live stream. But I left it on Poppy, and as you can see, Poppy is still going through that initial loss period, and we'll see if she develops a type of grief when she's gone through that.
Yeah.
So
I
you don't
can't wait to
always
see
develop a
it.
grief style.
So grief, I'll just talk about it now in case we don't see it, but
Yeah.
there's different styles of grief. Grief is more a long-term sadness that comes out of a major traumatic life event, and there's a variety of them, from things like being angry about it, being in denial, but there's also positive outcomes like just holding together and handling it well. Different traits might influence
Oh,
that.
look
I
at the
believe you're probably
whale.
more likely to be able
Yeah.
to hold it together.
Yeah. And I love that there's a lot of different ways you can solve for your grief.
You can
too.
see that whale glowing from far away.
Yeah, there's like
Mhm.
counseling, but you can also lean into like positive hobbies like cooking or
Well,
baking things.
longing in a regroup bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have work tomorrow. I am in the Reaper career at level 9.
Level 9. Wow, you've been busy.
Yeah. Summer is a pretty experienced Reaper and is going to go to work in 5 hours. So while we
Oh,
wait, I think
goodness.
maybe we check out the Ghost Historian aspiration here.
This is a really fun aspiration. I think this
Definitely.
is one of the first times we've added some gameplay from an aspiration.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
if you're a ghost historian, you're actually going to unlock the ability to write a horror novel, which I was kind of shocked you didn't already have the ability to write a horror novel, but now you do if you're a ghost historian.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool right
Your
there.
streams are
Yeah.
all writing about
The
it.
active
Fun,
aspiration.
That must be
animations.
Edith.
As you check off these goals, someone will pull out a little scratch pad and like write down her findings.
Yeah. I love that. It feels very narrative to me. And this is sort of like telling the story of somebody who's like learning about ghosts and trying to find everything out about them. So I've already made a lot of progress here. And next step is make contact with Edith. This is Edith.
She's our scary ghost girl.
She's terrifying. She haunts the well of longing and regret, which you can come here to make wishes on. But if you like attempt communication, you can get her mark, which will make your rewards better. But also she's terrifying, and sometimes she makes you pass out, and sometimes
Let's see how this goes.
we'll see how this goes.
There's a lot of game here. She likes kids more. So kids are more likely to
So she can make you pass out.
Scary.
Wow.
inspired by.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Oh, yeah, honey. She looks straight out of the exorcism. No,
Yeah, run.
no. Look at her. Like, she's like, nope, look.
Pass out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you completed your aspiration goal. So.
I did meet her. I have met her.
I read a
Let's get
book
out
about
of
it.
here.
She said hi and took off running. That's
Yeah.
Now I can write a horror book. I will
Once
not be
wasn't
able to
enough.
Do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very exciting.
I don't
Yeah.
blame her.
So,
Oh my god.
and we've got work in
That's
a
great.
few hours. So let's go ahead and go home.
So funny.
3 hours,
Yeah.
it says. We could do a little tour of the neighborhood while we wait for that. So this is the area where we have a Family Day festival. Up here we have a Celebration of Life festival. There's this little playground where these specters
It's
hang
cool
out
how the
around,
trees
named
even blow in the
Freddy.
wind.
And
I love the wearable police board. They're so cute.
yeah, they aren't
Little
everywhere, but they definitely
specters.
have a little
Mhm.
kidsy area.
That we usually see in Paranormal
Sometimes this
Pack.
swings on its own, and it's very scary.
Again, like I just had the image of a
Cross
swing,
pack.
like
Yeah.
swinging on its own at night from like various things I watched as a kid.
That's
Yeah,
great.
We may not do it, so
Even the way the
we'll move
trees
on,
sway is
but
spooky.
it's creepy when
Yeah.
it does. This is Mommy
This
the
is so
Goat.
good, Jen.
Look at this beautiful
I
statue.
love it.
I love this one, like a statue fountain.
Ooh, that
Heavy metal
fountain.
motif.
This is our city hall, so you can read a billboard about or use the amenities to
Leaning
help your
towards
needs.
Grand
You can
Slam?
start a will here.
I think
You
so.
can use this
Yeah.
to focus on the different areas around the area if you're wanting to find like where all
Yeah,
the
this
points
is
of
nice
interest
quality of
are.
life thing we added.
Oh, I like that feature right there, Jen, because there's so many times I'm in the world and I can't orient myself
You can
to
also
know where
create
things
your
are.
montage in there and have some fun story
That
moments.
was really
I love our
smart.
moment.
Yeah.
There are these houses that looks like there's a party going on
There's like a
inside.
rave going on there, or ghosts.
If you're a ghost, you can go in there and infest them, and if you're a normal, so you can go cleanse
Oh,
them.
cleanse ghostly
But-
infestation.
Oh, that's not
Explore
the, one.
the
These right here,
house.
they're like the twin haunted houses.
That's
here in
cool.
the neighborhood. You can go
That's
explore.
great.
This is one of our starter homes that you
I
can
love
move in.
that.
Me
Up
too.
here is
gonna be
a
Oh, I like
fantastic.
that starter
Starter
house.
so 3
That's a
Sims
nice
can move in
starter
as a starter
home.
home.
Really
And
pretty
up here we have the
house.
Spectre
Oh.
family, who you've seen pop up in menus a few times. This is where they live.
Oh, the
and,
specters.
I'm not sure we'll get to see it
Cool.
today, but there's a very creepy basement in this
Let's see how much
house.
time we have. I love the neighborhood.
Mm-mm.
It's beautiful.
I don't
This
like
is
creepy
the-
basements. Mine was
that you can
one.
explore. You can nap in. You can use it to join the Undertaker career, which
Yep.
we haven't talked about. So Undertaker career is a new career. that
Wow.
can
You
be
can join
female director or a
The fact that you
mortician.
can join the career from
More
the crib,
realistic,
that's
it's more of a
crazy.
classic
Yeah.
rabbit hole style career versus the Reaper one, which is an active profession where you go there and you're doing the work.
You also can woohoo in it. Just found this along the way.
You can definitely woohoo in this.
Gotta
pack
throw
as
it
well.
in.
We've
Yep.
added a few places you can woohoo in this pack. So there's this. We added in coffins, so you can woohoo in a coffin.
Who's that fellow?
This fellow is the mysterious merchant. So he has some
Oh,
special interactions on him.
Definitely not shady.
He is shady. You want to talk about him?
oh,
Oh, you can purchase an air quotes authentic
oh! I
pre-made
gotta go
wig.
buy a mysterious item, Jen.
Legit.
Bad.
Yeah.
You can also just purchase wares. He has some souls you can buy, and I use it to help me meet my quota. at work.
What?
Very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you're a
so
ghost,
she
you can
needs,
create
a
your
quota
talent.
for the
You
Grim
can also
career
use
of
that to
souls
help
every month. So
ways
she
to
just
Wow.
went and
while
bought some
acting as a
souls
ghost.
to make her quota.
So
Wow.
he's pretty cool and interesting. Good luck. as
Nice,
you make your
nice
will,
career cheat
haunting that.
without cheating.
And we have
Yeah.
here in 12 minutes.
It's
so
fair and
that's just
square.
perfect timing. This is our cemetery, but these can be placed. This is a new venue type that can be placed in any world, any lot that you'd like to turn into one. But this one's beautiful.
Oh, that is nice.
Let's get ready to go to work. Death calls. It's time for Summer to head to work. Care to join her, or should Summer reap alone?
So
Get to-
you're
get to work
right,
career.
Jen. It's a get to work
By
career.
accident when she said end the stream.
Yeah, that could happen.
You called it.
So this career,
That's awesome.
we it's an active one we're playing, and I'm a level 9, and at level 9 it's definitely like a different type of gameplay than you will experience at level 1, so it really progresses as
Right.
you level
Yeah.
up.
I'm
And then
sure it's
day-to-day,
different.
Here in a minute.
Headless.
That's great.
Really tried to make
Love
it
a name.
Yeah.
As you progress through your career, there's new events, new things being thrown at you. And this one's a lot of fun. Like definitely keep
world's
coming to
cool.
this button to see,
But Jen, it
live
looks like
interesting
there
events.
is a portal
That's just
into
love
it as
build
well,
habits.
like in
Yeah.
in
And on this
spellcasters.
it's kinda
So
like
it's get to work,
charming and very
but you can
tongue-in-cheek,
also
it feels
portal
almost
in.
like creepy
That's
office
pretty
job.
cool.
It does. I love this a lot. I love like the workplace motivational posters. You know,
It's all grim.
this is Grimm's desk.
It's all
This
grim.
is the rewards you get if you meet your soul quota. You can see
Oh.
obviously your boss is Grimm, who Summer is romantic with.
That looks like the toy chest from the kids pack.
This is Grimm's personal crow. And then downstairs we
I would need a
have
new job.
my favorite motivational
Yeah.
poster, which
Employee of the
is
month.
Employee
It's
of the
grim.
Month.
It's always
just
grim.
There's this
Grim is a.
practice
It's like the
reading on.
Oprah magazine.
There
So, would Ember max out the roommate's career and then go into Reaper?
Hey, I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
That would be cool.
I think we got to do it.
scrying things, scrying bowls.
I think
I'm
that's
hoping
gonna be really
Nalina,
It's
Nalina's
so
gonna be
cool.
on the Reaper career. The twins. Nalina's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
on the
that's
Reaper.
right.
She's the mischievous twin. She's gonna be the Reaper
That's
career.
the new series. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
This
gonna be
is-
great.
This is great, Jen. I like this.
So yeah,
The
Knocked it out of the
gnome
ballpark.
Reaper.
start
Yeah.
Seriously.
for the day.
Grand Slam,
So our first
maybe,
objective here is to
but
scry
lean
for an
towards
assignment.
Yeah.
So let's go on down here and scry for an
What's a
assignment.
scrying
and
bowl?
so far fluid.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
Very
find out
fluid.
what's
Yeah.
going to happen today because you never know.
Me and you talked about
I have
even
hopes
if you
and
were
dreams on what
playing
you'll
base
get,
game only
but
for the walkthrough
I like
to
the
do
one
with
where you
all
can
packs
choose if
on
they-
too.
if you
I'm
rank
glad
them
they
or
did
not,
Oh
they
this.
yeah,
plead.
some of them they'll plead.
This was a really good idea to do that. Having
Mhm.
all the packs, you can see if there's a bug. You can see how they're going to interact. Cross
Mhm.
pack gameplay. Great idea.
Mhm.
For their
Yeah.
life, and it's up to you to decide whether or not you
So
want to
they
go
got to
through it.
get their assignments out of this
Okay,
bowl.
Crisis call is coming in. Sims with a sweet tooth have been tricked by a mischievous cow plant. Be ready to reap a few Sims that have gotten their just desserts.
Oh,
Fun.
wow.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different events. I think another one is there's a comedy club where a comedian told a joke that's so funny it knocked them all dead.
Yeah.
So you have some challenges like this to go to.
Sometimes there's like portals
I
all
love
over
it.
everywhere, and you'll have to close them. And like
So that's what the
prepare
portal is for, I
the
bet.
full like portal over here, but we're gonna apparently a cow plant has gone wild. So let's go deal with that.
Oh wow, cow
let's
plant.
travel there. So would I like to travel? Yes. Let's see what's happened.
Oh, you can use that.
Yeah, and that's how you get your assignments and travel. It's like the police,
Gonna
the
call this one a
detective
while.
career,
This is
where you
great.
use the board to move around.
love
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
The cowlets creep me out. I don't know. I already told this. Like carnivorous plants creep me
This
out.
shows us, Jen, that they've got the
Are you kidding?
capabilities. It's
Wow,
just being
let's see that
creative
cow plant.
to come up with the idea
Got 'em.
that matches what's already
Okay,
there.
let's go.
They're all,
Just to
baby, what
prove
did
that
this
it
cow
was
plant
cow
do?
plant.
This is like that mod. There was a mod that came out. It was you could be what was it? You know what I'm talking back it up.
Like a mortician or,
No, the coroner.
oh, okay.
Coroner comes out after the son
Oh.
dies, determines cause of death,
Yeah.
and then they put him in a bag. And then you can set up the funeral, burial, whatever. Very similar.
Cool.
Very
Yeah.
simple. But quirkiness of the Sims, and I think to a large degree, better.
Yeah. Yeah.
From these Sims.
I'm just saying, I would not. If I saw a cow plant in real life,
You
I
can
would
check
run,
their
I would go for it.
pockets.
Get them over here.
Just like a coroner.
I hope
This is
somebody else
amazing.
gets shot while we're here.
This is great.
And the cow plant, I know that cow plant not still
Let's just
hungry.
do some investigating and make sure that is what is going on in this situation.
Why do you have cake,
And a lot
sir?
of the gameplay of the day-to-day of the Reaper
Why is there
career
a wild
is
cow
to try
plant?
and make the
a
preparations
playground?
to do the perfect soul taking.
Of
Did you
all
plant it for a
places.
joke?
And
Right
you
next
do
to the
things
jungle
like
gym.
perform statements, you do some research on the target, you can analyze staff trends, and it's all in preparation for that moment where you try and take
This
control.
is
Will these
crazy.
ever be Sims I've played here?
Yeah, that's the interesting
Look
thing
at
about
this.
this.
So
Sometimes you
you
might actually
gotta
see things that you know
investigate
that
to figure out that
are
cause of death.
potentially
Like a
dying.
coroner.
But you can
Yeah,
only
just like a
shift the
coroner,
scare
like
that Mr. Sim from the
nailed it.
playthrough. So it's not gonna like randomly
But
kill
without
us.
being a
Really care
coroner.
about.
These are like randomly generated.
I like how they
sounds
all
that
in the
have
exact
weird
same
things
position
that
on the
die,
ground.
things that matter to players.
Yeah.
But in the events where you get to say
This is
yes or
great.
no,
This team
those are the
really.
ones. I always
nailed
read them
it.
because I have a quota to make.
Yeah.
I think it's fun if you just lean into it. I think like with this pack, I know there's some hesitation to let Sims die. With this pack, really, we've leaned into making it less punishing to have a Sim die, and also more exciting. Like there's a lot more you can do with death now.
I agree with what Morgan and
Well,
Jessica are
there's
saying
taken
right
a
now.
while.
You
Yeah.
know,
There's a lot of bodies here.
if my Sims die, they die, but
Which is
it's
going to
like
determine
I don't want them
death.
to sometimes. But now,
Mhm.
and this like a real sign, right? Like death is just
Yep.
the beginning.
I'll gently prescribe it.
Right.
The death was caused by cowplant environment, falsified cake, the ultimate betrayal.
I mean, I feel like
Oh, falsified cake.
I'll put something to do with it, but I guess we have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, you can
Another
collect the
thing I love
souls
about
in
Kurt
different
is the fact,
ways.
like,
Collect the
it's just
souls
very
lazily.
tongue-in-cheek, and everything that happens, I'm always laughing at it. Like, I
I
just
just
love that. It's silly.
noticed.
So you're collecting souls.
You
And
do
you
a
collect them.
fancier collection than that.
We'll do a flamboyant one.
See, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yep, I did just fail. I didn't prepare enough. Very good. Okay, let's collect it carefully this time.
She can't do it.
There we go.
Some level 9 Reaper you are.
I know. Let's collect it like Grim.
I like the status. Dead.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
I wonder
like
what
these
that
ones
level
because
9
this
title
is gonna give me
is.
so many souls for
It's a
my
very
quota
profitable
this week.
day. Yeah.
They said it before. It was on here.
All right, we have done it.
And I see for her promotion,
So,
she has to
let's go
release
ahead
10
and
souls.
return to the office then.
So you collect them and then release them.
Sometimes if like somebody was like asking you not to reap them, you have to console them and like go around. You can sometimes
Wow.
ask the urns for a review, which I think is
Okay,
hilarious.
T, your show is going to be
And
amazing
scare
with
them.
this.
I never do. You do a good job.
So now we
I'm
are
just gonna let Amber go wow.
So let's go ahead
And
do that.
her probably soon to be ex-husband Sammy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I did not know.
You know he want to leave her.
You told me about that. That is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you have
But
a soul in your
he got to
application
get
for
some
release,
playtime
and
because I need them to
I've got a
explore
quota
this
to make.
world.
We're
So
all
I
about
guess
that
I
this is
definitely
like a
got to
very
go
generous
over an hour and a
procedure.
half.
Take people's
So
souls
this
and
is
put
how
a whale in
you
and take
release the
souls
soul. So
instead.
that's not a portal
Yeah,
into the
some death
world.
trains.
Yeah, so there's some other fun interactions.
You
around here
you
you
put
can
the
do.
souls
So we
in
can
there to
go-
store
We can go
them.
practice our reaping.
Well,
But
what I want to
it's
do is
asking us
explore
to
back
analyze
as
our
it
death
goes
trends. So
and
let's
see
go
if I
ahead
can
and analyze
rebirth.
the death trends.
That's going to be great.
Here,
Yeah,
computer.
that would be amazing, Jen.
And this is like the tongue-in-cheek office job style version. But I think there's some
That's
like
gonna be
really
on the
fun
deep dive
story moments
of the
that come
expansion
with
pack.
these. So I enjoy doing
Yeah.
them. There's mortal life.
Oh,
my
the
gosh.
pun.
Mortal.
Let's say that
Wow,
the is
the
not
joke.
as high as it could be. This gives Summer an idea. What if Grim could start a petting zoo featuring these fluffy little monsters?
Oh, God.
This idea could certainly increase the stats, but how could we promote this endeavor? Surely we would need to warn some of the potential dangers, or do we?
No.
Are we warning them or not?
No,
Don't warn
Fluffy
them.
pet.
It's a fluffy pet.
I would do that.
You will warn them.
No.
The perfection
No,
No, the other one.
Location is in progress.
Advertising
Yeah.
fluffy pet.
Relationship remains with Grim.
I know. Let's get these soul quotas up.
Okay.
Well, look at
so
those
that was
adorable
fun.
small
see.
rodents
We
in
can
that
also-
pack.
I know. You should
They
pay
bite
it.
you?
I like
Like-
scrying for
You
lost
die.
souls. It's not an objective right now, but I'll do it because I think it's fun. I like the story.
Oh, you can look for lost souls in here.
A lot.
So this is where you put the souls.
Wayward souls.
No, that was the
Generated.
Sure.
the big thing
In
that I
case you
thought
want
was
to
a
explore
portal
the world, Summer's
outside.
able to
That's
do
where
well
you
and
put
have
the
some
souls
secrets
in.
exposed that have not been
Ah.
authorized by
Yeah,
Grim.
it's not a
Should she
portal.
send a
It's
coworker
to
go
release the
crypt and
souls
hand it in,
into.
or just let
Okay.
it go? This is like your source, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like my source. I'm not going to turn him
Yeah,
in.
don't snitch on Whalen.
Yeah, I'm not
Shake
gonna
him
say
down.
no. Let's let it go.
Shake him down.
I need those souls.
Yeah.
Ah,
Summer decides to let it go,
I'd
but
shake him
Grim
down.
No, no.
please.
I'd
Apparently,
shake him
Grim
down,
puts
too.
his loyalty above all else. Well, I wasn't gonna tell on him. So
soul dealer.
yeah. Oh, this is the guy that I have a romance with that I don't know why. I guess he's a coworker.
Wow.
This happens to me all the time, Jen. I'm
We
just like
also
playing my
plan our
Sims and then they
season
have a
schedule.
romance. I'm like, when do they
Yeah.
have a romance? But
What did you do
okay,
about that?
all the time.
There's this weird bug. If you have the loyal
Mhm.
trait, if they see the enchanted introduction,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah, romance.
Yep.
Drives me
Every
crazy.
time.
And they're loyal. It's supposed to
Yep.
be loyal.
Nope.
Goals.
They still have it.
I'll just fast forward here just so we can get through everything in the live stream today. But there's a lot of fun stuff from
we
looking
have
up
someone in the
historical
chat.
deaths to other things you can do around
Yeah.
here.
Hey.
Hey.
Elena. Is that
Elena.
right? Elena?
It's nice to do them again.
Thanks for
We
coming,
are
Elena.
enjoying this stream.
Okay. But I still
I'm
We're
doing
good. How are
great.
you?
How are you?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're like 9.
yeah. We make a lot of money.
In stereo.
I'm doing really good. I
Business.
know. I'm doing really good seeing the stuff they got in
So,
this
I've
pack.
been planning
This
to get
is
back
I'm
to work and
ready.
plan a funeral for my mother.
Okay.
So
Animal
that is my
Tales and
plan
Learn
here.
Trails.
Let's go ahead.
Thank you
Hi
for
there,
coming.
Animal Tales.
And
You're
I will
doing
And-
great today.
Yeah, me too.
live stream.
Thank you for coming. What are you guys
How are
most
you?
excited for today?
It's really quick.
I know.
And send her downstairs.
We got
And
Animal
then-
Tales, and they
so
just
you
had
can
the
plan a
pop up
funeral
about
on,
Grim
say,
setting
the
up a fake
calendar or the
petting zoo
phone.
to get some new
Ah,
souls.
Here, you can scroll down,
There you go.
Funeral event. But my new favorite way you can do this is actually on the urn
Oh,
itself.
the funeral
I think
event.
it's really quick, and it also
Yeah.
puts in the sim from
It
the
can be
urn
done from
as
the urn
a photo
or the
of event.
calendar.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about planning funerals?
Yeah, so you can invite guests, also
This
have
is
hired
great. I
mourners,
love
which I think is
this.
really fun. Personally,
Oh, can
when
you
I
kick
die, I
people
would
out of the
hire a
funeral,
mourner
like the
to dress all
weddings?
black, that
Good
carries a black
question.
umbrella and wears
Yeah.
black sunglasses. It
Because
stands
sometimes you
back
need to
in
do
the
that.
lane, just
Oh,
popping
you're
away.
on
Because people will
vacation,
be very
making
supportive and
vids,
that's
checking out
fine.
stream.
This
Hey,
is
I
a
love a
guest
good
that I
vacation.
hired,
Me
best
too.
food, colors, everything you may expect there.
I hope that you're having a
And the activities.
fantastic time.
Yeah, and what those
Yeah.
highlight ones mean.
The highlight
And thank
ones
you for
are ones
coming
that her
today.
mother said that she wanted. You can see their desired activities from the departed. So in her will, her mother had said, I want
Oh,
all of these. So as
so this
a
is great
loving
because I
daughter, we'll
wonder because
select
my
the ones
mind is
that
bad.
her
I would never
mother
remember
wanted
what they
and
wanted
not
in the
the other
funeral.
ones as our
This is
activities
But
great.
it
for them.
tells you
And
it's
then
got the
sometimes-
wheel right
sometimes the
there.
departed does show up. So
Yeah.
want to make sure.
So let me
she
look at
likes
the big
it.
screen for a
Yeah,
second.
And
Select
You've
any
got
number
select
of
activities,
locations.
and then you've
There's a
got
whole lot
other
of
things
locations
to
you
do.
can go at.
That's
Mhm.
great.
So we'll choose this one here.
Yeah.
I've already planned and set up for it.
And anywhere.
And yeah, we really wanted to give people
So you
flexibility
can
to tell
have the
different
funeral at the
stories
house, the
with
bar.
their-
Oh, I gotta have a
Oh my
bar
God.
funeral.
their
Yeah,
Sims.
well, that
So,
does happen.
lots of options there.
In the
and
chat, tell us
these
where
act
you
a
want to
little bit more
have
like a
your
wake.
first
Yeah,
life and
that's
death
a good way
funeral.
to characterize it.
Yes.
These more of a wake where it's
Because I
about
need the bar.
kind of just hanging out and like commemorating the dead and helping each other grieve than it is like a
Oh.
formal, like, everyone sits down.
Oh,
to
I've
like
been
that.
playing since
Still won't work out, but I'm
2001,
gonna
the
tell her to
year
change
after the
her
first one
party
came
outfit,
out.
which
Since
is
The
beautiful.
Sims.
I love
Love
the
it.
sleeves on this
I've
one.
been playing since
It's
maybe
so
a
good.
month or two when the first
All
Sims
right.
game came out.
And I've already
So
done a
over
little
20
bit of
years right
decorating
now.
around here. But
Yeah.
as people arrive, let's go ahead and click on them.
Jen
How
and
long
I
have you been
talked
playing?
about.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, how long have you been
So
playing?
you can
Jen and I
arrive to
talked
this
about
moment of
how
silence.
heavy
I
the old
invited
computers
some
were
ghosts. So this is
at that point
actually
in
my
time.
deceased father.
Yeah,
And
monsters.
I invited my deceased
My first
husband.
laptop
He's over
could
here.
Yeah.
create
Yeah.
a soul for
So my
Grim
coworkers,
if you
I
hit
used to get a
somebody
workout
with
at
it.
work
want people
carrying
playing.
computers all the time.
Oh yeah,
So,
a monitor
people
could
are
easily
coming.
be
We're all having a
25
moment of
pounds.
silence at this
Yeah.
moment.
Or more.
It's so terrible.
But we
They're
can
crazy.
also. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I love the names
Oh,
displays we added here.
Yes.
They're
look
really
at them
customizable.
bowing their heads in
We
respect.
That's so
That is so
nice.
cool.
an open thing where you can
That's
tell
what
the
I've always
stories you want to tell about the specific sim. So like if the
Oh,
sim was perhaps a writer, you could
I
put
just
books
saw
on
the
it as you
option to
wanted, or if
dedicate that
news,
memorial
some news
as a
on here.
household display.
We have 3 objects on here.
That's great.
So I just
You
dedicated
can
this display
reminisce
to
from
Marie.
there.
And because this portrait was on here, it automatically updated with her picture, but I could also update it here and assign it to somebody different if I wanted. And it
Oh,
updates with a picture of them right before they died.
Yeah.
So if you change them as a ghost, this is what Marie looked like, and she doesn't look like a ghost here. So it's really nice. So if I forgot to take
Yeah,
a
especially
picture
if you
of her,
forgot.
That's
yeah,
great.
then I have one. You could also slot in
yeah.
pictures from your wall. So if you like took an actual picture with a camera, you could put it in here.
The
And
Sims
Okay.
dating.
it's a wonderful way to memorialize your Sims.
Which
My
Sims
favorite
game?
is messengers. We add these little
1,
mushroom
2, 3, or
fellows,
4?
They're so sweet.
and you leave a little message, and the idea is to
Yeah,
carry
that's
that
pretty
message
cool.
on to the afterlife.
I
for that
remember
person.
the Sims
If you're
dating.
into
Was
build
that 3?
I definitely read that one because it's super sweet and there's some fun lore with it.
There was
is
Hot
also
Date in
the
2.
urns,
No.
where you can now
Hot Date goes
update
with
which
1.
urn you want
Hot
to have
Day
displayed.
was,
So if
yeah,
I
it's
wanted to
been
put it
so
down here on
long.
the floor, I could display
And then
as
2 had
gravestone or
Late
an
Night.
urn, and I could choose
Mhm.
whichever ones I wanted. So I could choose to display it like this.
That one's bigger than I thought it was.
3
I could choose to display it like this.
was
And this is part of the base game update that you can display them as whatever ones
They
you have
had
available. And then
I don't remember
they
the
also
I
name
have
want
of
to
this
say
it.
basket where
Generations,
if I
but there was one
wanted, I could even
with the
put,
city. I can't remember the name of
oh,
it.
she's using it right now.
Yeah.
She's lighting a candle for it.
That
Okay. You could
crow
also put it in the casket.
gravestone
And
was large.
then she's in there, and now
That's
I can also
okay.
place
It happens
funerary
to the best of
drapes
us.
on it.
Yeah, I love putting things on top of it. I think it
Me
makes it very-
especially.
It does. And then the flowers for tribute, so you can kind of customize how you want this to look.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
You can also put it back, and then let's just make this urn look like.
I like the vampire one.
Okay,
This
we'll
is
do the
great, though.
vampire one. This is from the vampires expansion pack. And then, yeah, we could.
How many
do
of you guys can get
eulogy.
life and
So
death?
people will
Let
kind of
me
be
know.
going around and mourning in
Yeah.
their own way, doing their own sort of thing. But there are certain things like eulogizing or the moment of silence where they'll come over and participate.
Yeah, I like.
I like
things
that you can eulogize. You don't have to
it's
just
like
get the
all-
podium and tell them to make a
That's my
speech.
favorite interaction.
Because you know,
Yeah.
I just run with my imagination.
For them, and you have that
Me too.
object to remember them by.
Yeah, I
You can
know.
pull one out, and even if you didn't select it, those are still available
Thank
as
you for that.
interactions that you're able to do. It's a perfect guide.
Because it's a
Yeah,
good
or-
thing, but it's good when
Funeral-
we can like have the actual
How do
interaction.
you want to commemorate this sim?
Yeah.
Then you can like use your imagination for like
So,
other things in the
Also,
game.
while we're here,
Very true.
I wanted to work on our quest
But
that
this
we have
opens up.
going.
Like we
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about this
On.
whole new level of
Yeah,
storytelling
Where is he at?
that
Oh,
was
yeah.
never been through
His camera.
before.
Oh, he's in the back. Oh, we could show these too.
Right.
So we also have these grave sites, which you can slot on and move on gravestones and urns as well. And you can
Ah.
change them to stone or to
Okay.
dirt. And if I wanted, I could also.
That's great.
Oh.
I love that.
there's a
Okay, so
color
they're not separate
different
objects. I
area
like
option for
that.
these,
Yeah.
For what they look like too,
Mhm.
which is really nice.
Oh, some of those swatches look really
Anyway,
spooky.
They do.
So those are super
But it's
cool,
great.
and you can tend them
Mhm.
more than whenever it's slotted in.
What we've
But,
seen other build by
like I was saying, I got distracted.
yeah, you know I've
This is-
been
this
house
is-
building.
Everyone might.
Aw, thank
recognize
you so
Oh, you have a
much.
great day
Yeah.
too.
He had
Take
a
care, Adam
previous
Mattel.
name.
Thank you
What
so much
was
for
it?
coming by.
I've known them as Naya.
Yes, we're happy to
Full
have
service.
you.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
was previously
absolutely.
nervous subject in the Sims 2 rendition,
Spoilers.
but sort of
Nervous
like a
subject.
pre-nervous,
Mhm.
like if he was never given away. He's actually a
Pre-nervous.
teenage here. He's a teenager and lives
Oh,
with
he's
his
a
mother
teen.
Olive. So
Like in
I'm
Sims
not going to
2.
spoil too much, but he has an interesting
Mhm.
birthmark.
How do you get that?
Yep.
He's
There
a
it is.
grim
So we're really
baby.
excited
Mhm.
about this sim, and I'm already on a quest for him. It's one of our tarot quests. So I'm gonna go over here.
Right back at you.
And
Oh yeah.
I hope it'll just pop up, so I have to go look. But let's go find
Spread
him.
the gloom.
Stop you
Make
guys.
morbid
Where's he going?
observation.
Oh, he might be coming.
So
to
I
you.
guess that's from the morbid
Probably.
trait.
I love that. That's great.
I wonder what spread the gloom looks like.
Okay, let's
Making
report our
everybody
findings on this
sad.
quest to him. Okay, we don't have to go through it.
Probably.
I'm sorry.
Like the aura of flirtiness.
So
Makes
we're
everybody
gonna report
flirty.
our findings on
The
this
glue
book
makes
that
everybody
I've
sad.
mostly completed
Mhm.
already. I just haven't given it back to him.
But that's great
And-
Oh, one of the
for a
tarot cards.
funeral.
Father Winter.
Yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
the Father
Ooh.
Winter, the
The
advocate one.
advocate.
It's now here in our inventory, and we can actually ask him for a new
So you
quest to
can
offer to
find
New
upgrade
these
collectible.
tarot
And
cards.
the reason why I knew that he was somebody I could offer to help. We'll show in a
That's
moment.
great.
But this is the one I already completed. This
Love
is
it.
the other one.
Sim Guru about to
Wanna
sign
read it?
those.
Yeah, strange or just strange.
Oh,
And
really?
did an amazing job. They look
Yeah, 'cause-
beautiful.
I know he'd be around.
Yeah,
more
the
if he
ones we
could.
can see
He's got a
here.
business to run. Could you do
So
me a
much
favor?
detail.
Deliver this to him. It's our own
Gorgeous.
inside joke. You never know when death will come. Funny, right? I hate that you made me read that.
I made you read it on purpose because I knew you'd hate that I made you read that.
I don't do dad jokes.
So we can pick up this quest to do, and now we will get another tarot card.
So
when we
we got
complete this
new
one.
quest.
That's
So
great.
That is exciting.
That was
And
not
if you
even
ever
in
are
the
wondering
other
who
notes
has the
before.
tarot quests in each of the 3 neighborhoods, I'll just teleport over here.
Cheater.
Yep.
A tarot
So
quest.
each of these, there are these tarot tomes, so you can go find them. You can go view them.
You could play this pack
And
for
you
Mhm.
so
can learn about
long
the Order of Lenore, which has some very
and
fun
not
lore,
see
and
Yeah.
a lot
I
of it.
really enjoy it.
No,
this
you,
is a really in-depth.
you're not going to run through this in a day.
The quest line.
Mm-mm. It's no way.
And these 4 Sims each
Not even a
have
week?
quests you can do. There are also
Uh-uh.
other ways you can find tarot cards, but
You can
different
have a
from
little
lot of collections,
series.
There's a unique way to find.
I-
Yeah,
I'm
every
I'm
time I
sitting
do
here
it,
realizing it now.
And
I
we
am.
don't have really
I'm
had
sitting here
But
thinking
great.
now, like, oh,
We have a lot
It's
of
gonna be
fun
that's
great.
good. I'm really glad you
So,
suggested
with
the
tarot
Halloween
cards,
live
you
too,
hover over here, it
because
gives you hints if you don't have it.
yeah.
these are all acquired through.
Oh,
unique
you got
quests, you can
hints.
get
That's
the
cool.
How you might find them through this menu.
Yeah.
But I wanted to
and
share
you
with
can see
everybody.
there are
And
a lot
also
of them.
I
editing.
love art for these. I think we'll show more.
I didn't
of
want
them
to edit
when we
non-cops
But
tonight.
what if I wanted to play with tarot and I haven't collected the tarot collection yet?
So, yeah, the tarot collection is quite in depth to get, but if you just want a basic tarot deck to do some reading,
Yeah,
with,
that
you
would
get
be
multi-directional.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
It's
you
so
do
much
the-
in
the
here.
collection, you get a more advanced version that has some.
But I'm glad you
additional-
also suggested the
Max.
Halloween live because
I
the
have one
same
right here,
reason.
the
Excuse me,
basic
Seth.
Like,
tarot deck,
okay.
and I could just draw a nightly reading if I
Oh,
wanted.
that's the whole deck.
Come in,
So,
sir.
But if I get the collection one here, I can create this in its own deck, and it has some magical interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say hi,
So,
Max?
It
that's
is
very
wonderful. Oh,
You want
look
to say
at
hi,
Max.
Max?
fun. Up to reverse.
No?
I'm
Okay.
full of emotions, but empty of the energy
Live
needed.
TV.
So you-
You gotta love
needs
it.
more time.
You have to love
All
it.
the needs you can mop up after. Crying it out or using
Crying
a
it
voodoo
out
doll
or
is
voodoo
desired.
doll.
So
Oh,
they
those
kind
are
of give you
great.
hints and like help you know what you should be
Can
doing.
we
to
do
see
more
things
with the
they
voodoo
relate
doll now?
whenever it
Good
happens.
question.
And you could get the
Right.
whole tarot deck
So,
as
I
well.
also-
They
I
got a
love the
deck
art
in
for
their
it.
inventory now.
That's one of my
Mhm.
favorite things about it.
Yeah, like there's. Well, we'll show more when we get to the build section, right?
Yeah, we're gonna show it off. There is a picture
Yeah.
of the art on it, so that's amazing.
They're all beautiful.
I'm definitely going over my hour and a half norm for the Halloween live.
I'll be for it. I'll be
And
there.
it's gonna be a longer, like
Around 4
Amber's gonna
hours,
be
you
hanging
can
out
develop a grief type.
over here in Ravenwood a lot.
Yeah,
So-
they won't always.
As
And
she
I
goes
think that is
forward.
one of the big things.
I'll
it's a
definitely be
variety
there.
of different reactions. and
Thank you.
That's gonna be great.
on Sims based on who they are. 'Cause
I
think,
can't wait to
this
dive
will
into this
feel
pack.
a little bit more
There's so
unique in
many
this regard as
details
storytelling.
Right here with the
that they
fog.
didn't have, Jen, in
I
the
was just curious if we get to see
blur
the
post.
recording
And I guess
screen.
it's because of the cross pack
There's
integration.
also this neighborhood. Oh, did you see it?
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So yeah, there's also
The
a lot of
swings
ghosts
going
here
by
because,
themselves.
this neighborhood in specific is very haunted. It's very thin on the veil, and it's not like an afterlife neighborhood, but it's yeah. So I think this is a great place for both
I
living.
wonder how
and,
many empty
these
lots
Sims to live
are going to
rest of the
be in
way.
this world.
It's fun if you're a macabre sim.
That's a good question.
Let's see here, 36 minutes, and I think
Max,
she has
no.
around 2 hours left.
Good boy.
So we'll see if she gets the grief type here. But I was also planning.
Max is like my lab, likes to drink
whenever
water and
people
then get
leave
on
for the
stuff.
funeral, I was
Mhm.
thinking interactions
He's on
are
his couch
the
over
table,
here.
but you have to have them
Yeah.
present to see it. So everyone should go away, please. Thank you for
Get out of
returning.
here.
Okay, so he left. So if I wanted now, we have a new interaction that helps you just play
Yeah.
ghosts quicker, which is add ghosts to household.
Yeah, we try to really
Ah.
encourage getting a ghost into your Sims gameplay. As you guys probably have seen, you can now make them in cast directly, but you can also
I didn't
add
know you would be able to do it like
So
this.
let's
That's
just go ahead and add them to
great.
the household and
I
You
didn't
don't
even
have to wait.
think
Noelle is now
about
a member of
this.
this house.
You don't have to wait.
Yeah.
And how's she doing?
And look,
15 minutes.
he's in the household, her husband. Wow.
And you see the kid processing grief right here.
Yeah.
This time.
The child is grieving now.
together.
I think she might have held it together.
Okay, so yeah, like you won't always get a grief.
So she's got hold it.
Outcome.
Yeah. So
Okay. So they said you won't always get a grief outcome, but I think
let's
this
go
one's
ahead
doing
then
hold
into
it
the next thing
together.
we were going to look at, which is killing off.
Honey, her ghost
Are
husband's
you
back
gonna-
and
are
she
you
is
gonna
flirty.
Are you gonna vote Mr. Chaos? This is a bad idea.
Well, this is our new death. There's a few different ways you can die in this pack. So the elder age, if you have life and death, you can die in your sleep sometimes more gracefully than falling on the floor.
This one's a little more gristly.
I love this one. And then I'll
Oh.
the next one whenever we see it later. Oh,
Sorry about
it almost killed us.
She is oh.
A
Oh.
close encounter with death. You're on my list, Summer. You've been pushing the line, living dangerously. Perhaps you think you're immune to the consequences of your actions. Perhaps you're brave, or perhaps you're just foolish. But let me make this clear. You are on very, very thin ice. After your latest brush with death, I'll be keeping a particularly close eye on you. And if you even think about stepping one toe
That's
out of line,
great.
I'll be there to collect your soul.
Oh, this chased by death, honey. I'm on it.
Can
Can you hear me okay?
Death's doorstep.
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
great.
good.
Be careful. Your next mistake will be your last.
I love
The
it.
Not the
camera
next
just went
mistake will
out.
be your last.
Ominous
Oh,
pop-up.
did he?
Yeah.
So good. It makes me feel all like, ugh.
Yeah,
Those are-
this is
Nails upset me.
They're coffin
oh
shaped.
my gosh, I like this pop-up. So she's chased by death. Grim almost got her. I like that she kind of swooned too, because I thought she was gone.
This is a bad idea at all.
And we're gonna do it again.
They're gonna do it again.
So you
Back a
can't
second.
kill us at the moment, but
Oh, did the
come
crow
back, I'm
leave?
sure.
I went off on a trip.
Oh, the crow can
So,
like fly off, I
the
guess.
crow has things to do, places to be, but it will come back. in a
Oh,
moment.
okay.
You can
That's
show off,
cool.
um,
I thought the crow was
you can
kind of
show- you can
attached
show off some ghost stuff
to
while
the
we wait.
post,
Oh, the woohoo.
or could only go so far.
This panel here is our new Ghost Mastery.
Yeah.
Panel, entomology panel.
So ghosts are now a full occult, and that's a thing that players really wanted. As you use your ghost powers to cause emotional impacts on the living, you'll get points, which let you basically.
I
level up your
like the
powers.
ghost
There's kind of
I do too.
system of
screen.
good and
Yeah.
well, let's say malevolent and benevolent powers. So
The
the more malevolent
one.
ones will be curses or scaring people. The benevolent ones will be making people feel.
I
relief
need a
and
bad
repairing
ghost.
things. And there's also neutral powers if you want to.
There you go, right here.
Disable motive drain and that kind
Right
of thing.
here.
Yeah.
This one lets you teleport, and
Yeah.
this one,
Woohoo.
I need
lets
to
you
give one to the
transcend
top.
woohoo
Oh, the ghost woohoo.
Woohoo living
Yep.
as a ghost.
as
any-
it goes in an object.
Yeah, in any object that you can possess.
Like
So
that
two
mod.
ghosts.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about.
in
That's
any
the one you were
object.
talking
Oh,
about,
yeah.
Jen.
There's a
It's
lot
the
of
ghost power. So you
But,
got to get that
Yeah.
ghost
living
power
ghosts
first.
normally
That's
Yeah.
great.
possess woohoo, but if you have the transcendent woohoo, they can transcendent woohoo. So these
Oh,
two
wow. I got some ideas going
can
through my head.
woohoo. Transcendent woohoo with Summer. We're gonna select it.
I'm just trying to think like, oh my gosh, how am I going to play all this stuff?
Okay. Don't
Break it
eat
up.
food. I want you to go
Like you do.
Slowly
With
but
the
surely. That's right.
twins and the career and
Ember.
She's going to
I'll-
ask.
I had I was going to say until
well, that's
after the
from
stream,
a different
but
expansion pack, so ignore
the
that.
follow-up to Hayden and Rowan
And okay,
is a
Yeah.
particular
so they're going
ghost
to do some Transcendental
that
here.
I'm going to be
You can use
following.
so many objects. Like some
Hey.
what you're about.
Yes.
Like we could
We
Not
got
me
a
and Amanda,
plan.
though. Don't worry. Nothing to do with
do a
them.
TV.
Almost anything you
Nothing
can
to do with
Is
them.
this
I
this
love
the
the
Transcendent?
audio for this
That's
one.
Oh!
Ghostly.
Like that
I
mod.
was doing some research getting ready for this.
I love the
stream, and,
animation.
home, and my two
It's
sons
just
were
like the
inside the TV
mod.
Oh my
set,
God,
and,
I wish
Like
my
the
camera
walking
was
mod.
working.
What the heck is going on your screen? It's like,
But
don't
baby,
worry
that
about
couch is going a little bit, honey. That
Oh, crazy.
I like the animation where she turned into a ghost.
is
They
wow.
swirled in the air and dove into the couch.
Oh gosh.
That's nuts.
I mean, this must be some good
So,
ghost woohoo because it's going.
This woohoo, there's the coffin
That is
woohoo,
great.
and there's the crypt woohoo, and this
It's
expansion.
firecrackers
Not
coming
woohoo
out the
that I
couch.
expected an expansion about that, but here we are.
Is she back? Oh, and she's back
Sim.
human. She's
That's
back
wild.
Sim.
She also has a new interaction.
That
with
was
her
wild.
husband, or her ex-husband. She's now widowed, actually, which is new.
Yeah,
And now I can go here to our relationship, and I can actually choose to ask to stay married.
yeah. This enables both stories
This-
because I think some
Oh.
players
Hey.
their sim partner dies,
Mhm.
and some
In
players
their
wanna
relationship,
tell the story of
me,
the
you.
love that lasts through
Right.
death. So now you've got that option.
Because when
Yeah,
they
I
die, you
think
have to go
that's
through a
really
wedding
nice touch.
again or
And let's
elope
go
right
ahead
on the
and go
spot
here
again.
and
This is
one
going
day,
to,
yeah,
yeah.
it's-
try to
Oh, the crow is
provoke
back.
their
I like
chaos.
that it kind of flew off and we didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
Because I was going to try to
And the kid is
get her
processing grief.
killed.
They're busy.
Yeah.
Love
She's
reunited,
she's
only
holding
for
it together because we know there's 4
Again.
types of
Uh-oh.
grief now.
The red eyes.
I did I think a less than 2-minute
Oh!
video breaking down.
Look,
Oh,
he's mad.
I don't think she's
Uh-oh.
gonna make it.
Strong crow.
Murder
It
by
is a
crow.
strong-
She's not gonna make it this time. Yeah,
give you,
this
everyone,
is
the,
with this
murder.
pack, you gotta
Murder,
lean into
murder,
death
crow.
and not be afraid of your
Yeah.
sim
And
dying.
Yeah.
here.
And that's gonna take
Goodness,
some
so nice.
gameplay
I-
adjustment on my part.
Told you.
Oh, me
I
too.
warned you.
Cause you know my sim catches on fire. I'm like, no,
Oh, I was going to show
no.
this off. This is exciting. So
I know.
we
If you have the chase
more
by death
choices
trait,
where you can challenge
you could be
Grim to
just
say,
cooking
like,
dinner and bam,
so,
you know,
I
fire,
put some
dying
objects
fire.
down. I put
That's
one
all she
from
wrote.
Growing
Right.
Fire, which is
You
the
used
You're
hopscotch,
officially
one
in
for
the Sims Final
Okay, Chest
Destination.
of
Right.
Reaper, very iconic.
Go swimming and, you know, drown.
less iconic, but I like
Who
that.
knows? I mean,
Absolutely.
My
yeah,
favorite
possibilities are
one, because there's
endless.
a bunch of others. Like
It's
there's
really like Final Destination, like death is after you. You gotta.
This one is hilarious to me.
Yeah,
because it doesn't have
yeah.
speed.
Ember's got.
And
She's
so
gonna
you
have
go
chased
to
by
it, and
death
he's
for
just,
sure.
like cheating.
Grim is very good at games.
He is. It's not very likely that you'll beat him. But I want her to die, so I'm not going to challenge him. But because
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Noel's got game.
So
We'll
you
see.
can
Or we won't
challenge
see.
Grim
So
now.
let's find out.
Wow.
Oh, Poppy.
When
So-
before we could
Fast.
we
Yeah,
could
that's
plead
fast.
or flirt because we
Poppy.
could try to entice Grim. Hey
Logan.
Logan,
I just got over my grandma. Really?
how you doing
Yeah,
today?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. So this is an updated menu here. This is
Wow.
part of-
Okay.
This is actually
Well, thank you
part
very
FaceTime
much. I
update, part
appreciate your
life and death.
feedback. That's
Yeah.
really
So,
important,
Do you wanna talk
and
about it?
we will take that into
Playable
account.
Ghost. If you want to just continue playing as a ghost, now you just click Playable Ghost. We made it a lot easier.
Lady
on some
T!
systems, but
Lady T
you
says
don't
she
wanna
loves
go
Final
through, you just
Destination.
see,
That's a
Playable
great
Ghost, and
Looks
then
like
you
I'm
can
gonna be
watch it.
playing it in The
If you do
Sims on the
Rebirth, you-
31st.
Yeah.
Do you wanna
Yeah.
return a little bit later?
Because Ember's
Yeah,
gonna
what
have
you
that
do is
chase
you
by
can-
death, and I'm
so
gonna
you
see
can
what
choose it
what
right
can
now, but
combine
you
with
also
it
wanna
to
do
make
your
it real
unfinished business
interesting.
first. You probably wanna stick around
Yeah.
as a playable ghost.
Yeah.
So we're gonna become a playable ghost. We already showed you.
Oh Lord, this
chat.
So I wonder, will the kid mourn again
So,
because the
I'm gonna show you really
mom?
quick, though, that our soul
Ah,
journey
yes,
will
Lady
unlock
T
this
said
second
yes.
part here.
Mhm.
Now it becomes.
I wonder, will this child mourn
To
again
keep
because the
this,
mom has
you
now
have to
passed, or
be
because she's a
Rebirth
playable ghost?
has, a
Oh,
burden
look at
which is,
not Grim
very
hugging his
powerful,
baby,
right?
y'all.
I'll tell you more about it when we get to that part.
Yeah, definitely. And then also just for funsies with the base game update, we
The child
updated
has a
the
reunion with
so
her
that they
dad.
have new spookier style.
Grandma up here like,
this
oh,
is the
hey,
whole thing my
kid.
players wanted it. Just make it more sense.
She's begging him for a toy or something. Oh my gosh.
Another
Is
awesome
Grim
thing.
consoling Poppy? That's cute.
I think so. That's really sweet.
He,
Don't trust him.
he
No,
took
wait.
the mom,
Wait,
but
wait,
he's
she's his
consoling
kid.
her.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so another thing you can do with life and death is
That's
you can
great.
set ghost
Bro.
color. So you see that she just became happy, so she became green. So by
Oh.
default,
Oh,
ghosts
wow.
follow their mood.
Right.
But we added this, so if you don't want to have a mood-based color, you could choose a color, and they'll just stay that color
My
all the
ghost would
time.
always be pink.
Oh,
color.
I like
Oh,
that.
I
that's
like the pink one
great.
too.
Yeah.
I think in real life, I'm not sure if I want to be pink, but I love this look on a ghost. So
I
let's
definitely
go ahead
would
and
not want to
go
be
show
pink.
off Rebirth really quick. To
No.
do that, we are going to have to
To the
travel.
afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bog.
right.
The
She's
Baleful
met
Bog.
her bucket list goals enough
So,
to be
We can check out
reborn.
this map a little bit later,
Oh.
but we are going to go
So
here
we get to
Club
see
Eternity,
we get
the
to see a
nightclub.
rebirth.
I love me a ghostly nightclub.
Oh,
do too.
Club
Especially
Eternity.
this
Looks
one.
classy. It's
Do
bougie.
I
you
feel like
get
that's one of the things
reborn
I'm
at
most excited
the
about
Eternity
getting in this
Club?
package. You're
I
like,
That is
love a
great.
good club.
yeah.
In real life,
That's a
ones.
new activity for the
This one's a
club,
cool
right?
looking one. The builders did
There you go.
amazing.
You know what,
So,
Jen? We always say
is
that there's
amazing,
always ghosts in the
gorgeous.
club.
Club
This is
Eternity.
why
I love
we
it.
say
All
we go
the
to
ghosts
club
in
to
here.
go get
Yeah.
reborn in.
Yeah.
Little booths, like
That's crazy.
Place.
It is
This is the kind of place that has a password to enter.
My Sims always kicking in
Yeah.
the club and get
So let's go
scared,
over
and it's a
here.
ghost they're running from.
we can check this out more later
Give me 1
during the
second, I'll be
world
right back.
overview section. But you can
Okay.
have an out-of-body experience.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
you
the
wanna-
pond.
If you want to play with death, as it were, if you want to be a temporary ghost, you have an out of body experience by swimming.
Have
here.
an out
I
of
can't do
body
it right now because I'm already the
experience,
ghost.
You're already a ghost. You can't be a double ghost.
If
and
do it
you can
too
be
much, that's one of the
reborn.
ways you can die.
Yep.
Yep. We also
I really
have
like how this
our
pond
ghost
looks, y'all. It's
Oh,
like
here.
sparkly.
First of all, is that what we named it?
It
And
looks
you
magical.
can get these through satisfaction points in the reward store. So if you wanted to get your own ghostly cow plant, that's how you can get it.
So the ghost cow
So-
plant is the new
Coming over here.
the new plant that can eat you.
I love this
She
neighborhood.
is
It's so
here.
spooky.
And we are going to experience rebirth.
This is a very
So,
nice
we're going
neighborhood.
out to
The whole I like the whole
Rebirth.
world. This
This is a
area
really
looks
exciting
really
feature,
magical, y'all.
For me. Like, this allows you to start doing generational gameplay with just one sim.
You're
I
gonna get the
wasn't a
pack,
player, I
Lady
was
T.
I really wanted
Not
to
when it
play
come out. Are you
and
gonna wait
had
for
these
it to
things
go
with
on
them, and I
sale,
never let
or
them
you gonna
die.
wait just to
Tried
see
every way of extending
how
it, and
everybody
now I can actually
like
get
how it does?
You're a generational player. But
Because
like,
that would be.
now I can actually do that game.
I waited to get a lot of packs. Like I
I'm really
just got
excited to
get
get
together
this.
like
I
2
wanna
months
see, like,
ago
100
when they
rebirth
had a
hours
big
or something.
sale.
All the lives. of
Both.
this
Okay, yeah.
It is
I feel
really
you.
fun.
I just got 3
and
packs
I
2
feel
months
like-
ago when they had that
like, I'm
big
curious if there will
sale.
be any new challenges around this, but also it's really cool for legacy
I
gameplay.
I never had all the packs,
Like, you don't wanna
but
quite give up that
there are
same
plenty
ending,
that I
but
waited for
it's
to
telling your
sell.
story and
But yeah, this one I did pre-order
on this
this
screen, you're gonna
one.
choose where you're going to live. I'm gonna go to. what
I
let's see,
can't
I'm
wait to
gonna
have
choose
Ember
golf
out here
household.
running around this
Yes.
world looking
You can choose
crazy.
empty household and start brand new and fresh, but I want to be.
And Lady
reborn
T,
into
at
a
least you
golf
get to
family.
see like what
So, I'm going
everybody's.
to choose
Yeah,
Rebirth.
$40 is a
And
lot. I
your
mean,
creator.
Okay, I'm
general,
back.
'cause- Hi,
Originally,
hey Jen.
Wisdom will
Yeah,
always come
everything
out
is
as
so high
the
now, Lady T. I
genetic,
mean, literally
like,
groceries,
exact
everything.
of their
So
previous life.
I
So you wanna tell that story where you always look
know
like
you
Yeah.
got we all got
And
responsibilities.
you can
40 is a
also,
lot
though,
for a pack. It is.
choose.
But I
I wanted
will
to,
say
genetics. I could play with the
the
Sims
recent
genetics in this
packs,
little pop-up
I
here.
feel like
and
this
the
one
goths.
has
to
like
look like
way
the actual
more than
child
the
of
others.
the goths. So this
Yes,
gives me their genetics.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And then if I
I was telling
go
Lady
over
T that
here
I
with
wait
them,
I wait
and
for
then
a
if I
lot of
want
packs.
to
I was telling
reset
her I
person
just
in
got
my
3
past
packs
life,
when they had
that's
the
also
big
an option.
sale.
We can go
I
back
asked
to it.
Jen like, "Hey, how are these packs? What do you
Wanted to
think
be able
about
to
them?"
reborn
That's
And they
right,
have
you
been out
did.
years.
if you
They
wanted
have
to
been
tell
out
that
years.
story.
Yeah, and
Yes, you
depending on
did.
how far you got in your soul
I'm a
journey, when you
sale
are
girly. I like
rebirthed,
them
you
hard
might
down.
have things like the burning soul trait. You
Ooh.
might be able to
So she
recall
is being
past lives,
reborn.
get your older memories
Oh,
back and carry them on into
Oh,
the next
wow.
playthrough. It's kind of like an
That
even
is
plus
great.
As well as like sentiment.
yeah, the
You
lake
can also
looks
go here and you can
beautiful.
like
The
choose my
world,
relationship with these people if you
the
want. So
I think the
that's
behind the
really nice that you can do
scenes,
that.
for your Sims
So let's go
personality is
ahead and
bringing
make
a
our
lot,
event for this.
but
You can also
also
be
the
reborn
actual
as an adult. We
gameplay is a
have these
lot.
expansion packs.
Love
Yeah, I think so too.
And you can also be reborn
Also, when you're reborn, you can be an occult too.
if I want as a
Cool.
ghost.
if you're
So
older.
if I'm a little bit older here, I can also choose a ghost.
Wow.
And this is part of the
So
base
you can
game
be
update, being
reborn
able
as a
to
ghost. That's
be
kind of
an
crazy.
adult, but you can
And go into
also
any household
do
you
an adult
want.
with a ghost.
I love being
Yeah.
able to do this.
You
I
can
mean,
be
like,
your
ghosts
great-grandchild,
can't
you could
this
be
world.
your
Very exciting to me.
Yeah,
cousin, you could be
actually
brothers,
do it,
you know.
before this pack came out.
Jen, I
Endless
gotta
possibilities.
support being able to
I
do
gotta
that
have
for
one of
sure.
my Sims get reborn into
All
an
right,
enemy's
so
household at
let's
least
go
once.
ahead
Me
and
too.
have her be
I'm
Me
wreaking
too.
havoc from the inside out. I'm
Adorable.
tearing it down.
and her mother,
Lady
father,
T
sister,
agrees.
brother.
Yeah.
And, let's
Definitely.
go ahead then. Summer Goth.
And as you
Wow.
play through again, you're gonna notice like different impacts of
Oh, so they're putting her into the goth household.
Like if you have a
Oh,
soulmate
so
and you're
this
not
is
related to
interesting.
them whenever
So
you're reborn,
I guess
you
she's
could
leaving her
potentially
daughter and
find
ghost
that,
husband
or like a
behind
friend,
because
rather
she's
than
being
like being
reborn
a
into a
family
new
member. It
house.
was all about your
Right.
connection with someone from before.
Oh,
You're
I was
starting a new
thinking
life,
this.
reincarnation.
There's this
Yeah.
adorable little like
I was thinking this because I know you're like a big family game player too.
Mhm.
I love
This
love
will
that
make
you're an
me want
adult.
to
It
play
can
individual
also-
Sims more.
Yeah, it can be a nice one, or you can just like face
Do that work for the Sims that live before the
and all of
package
them
comes
realize,
out.
you know, that they have
Yeah.
a new sim in their family. That's
I
like a new
think
family member for
it
them.
does not. The rebirth
just such a
only
nice
comes
little
with the
story.
pack.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think
You
this is
can
everything we wanted
you
to
can play
show
the
for
ghost
initial
though
part.
in the
right.
house
What about
without
her
the pack.
Laura?
With the
Yeah.
base game
Father
update.
Grim turns?
With the
Yeah,
base
let's go ahead
game.
and throw
So
it
you
on
can
over
play your
to
ghost and do
Mercy
more
and
with your
to
ghost
Mike.
now without the pack. But
Yeah,
to be reborn, you need the pack.
And that was timed
I'm
pretty good. You
Mercy,
see that?
the host of Behind the Scenes.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Puerto Rico.
Marcia. We hadn't seen her. I hadn't seen her in a while.
Live
Oh,
stream
wow.
to showcase the Creative Sim. So I said yes because if you don't know something about me, I
Yeah, Lady T.
all of my not all obviously, but a good portion of my hours in this game are in Creative Sim. So I'm really excited to be here to show you guys all these amazing items because like
Oh,
many
okay.
Creative Sim fans, I love a good townie makeover. So we're gonna walk through it with the Goth family. And I have Mike, the art director, to talk us through it. Hi Mike.
Hey, Murphy. Hey, I'm Mike. I'm the art
Thanks.
director on this pack.
Thanks for joining, Mike. So, okay, this is really exciting. I want to walk you guys through just this family. We all know the Goths, but I went ahead and added some additions, including Gunther Goth
Right.
and Cornelia Goth as ghosts, because you can create ghosts in Create-a-Sim. And if you know, you know. Gunther Goth and Cornelia Goth, if you don't know, are actually the parents of Mortimer, but I killed them off
Mm-hmm.
because they are no longer a part of us, and you're able to do that in this pack with the experience that they brought into the base
That's
game.
great.
So Death by Fire again.
I
if
like
you know,
that you
you know.
can
But
customize
regardless,
things with the
one of the
ghost
cool things
now.
about
Mhm.
Creative is that they added ghost assets. So I'm really excited to walk you guys through the specific ghost assets, but
And her
I'm getting
outfit
ahead of
looks like
myself.
a ghost
We're gonna move
outfit.
into the actual living and then we'll go into the dead. So Mike, I gotta ask, where are we starting? Matriarch,
Oh,
patriarch?
Lady T.
Always
There's so many good things.
Girl, you better keep them
Yeah.
the baby daddies, the kids, every one of them.
Makeover, 1, 2, 3.
Bring them all back for chaos.
Baby, stunning! I love these items. Mike, why don't you
great.
Don't
give
be
us
killing
all
out them
the
baby daddies.
items,
Ah.
styles,
or,
designs,
or the bad
showcase
kids.
all the
Yeah, thank you. We were
You telling them
internally
kids
calling
bye,
it
deuces.
because it
They gonna
pulls
come
from,
back.
Yeah, she agrees.
clothing designs that are traditionally associated
I'm like, nah, bring them all
as
back.
funeral mourning attire in a lot of places
Look, I'm
around
gonna
the
bring them
world.
back and send them
Hairstyles?
over to Lady T game.
Lots of
Yeah, these
layers and
hairstyles.
sheer materials and materials
Ooh,
that
I love that. Just that
Yeah, I do
simple
too.
sheer satin that
French braid
is
back.
associated with death because
That's
it's the
nice.
veil between this world
Great
and the next.
hairstyles.
So,
I
and
know,
then
Lady T. I hope we
tried
do
to
still have the
incorporate
option
things
to
like
release them
the
to the netherworld, honey,
going
because this
around
some
the
sounds I
world
don't want to
as
see
being
back either.
associated with death. You see
Mhm.
the feathers on the collar or cameos that are popular.
My Sims will be
in
like the one
cosplay
the wife in the background of that
little
picture
bits
that was
like that,
laughing when
right?
the husband
Yeah.
These feather color, I
Oh, I
know
like that
our
dress right
ladies girls
there.
are rocking it right now,
Oh,
but
Jack
I'm
subscribe,
a
Jen.
fan of
Thank
this
you,
look.
Chad. I really
Hey.
appreciate that.
Like the black
This
snow
one looks
colors.
good.
I can't
Well,
wait.
thank you so much for
I cannot
your
wait to see
feedback.
all
I
the
will
Sims
definitely
out
take
there
that into
really
account.
showcasing their
Really
black
appreciate
snow
your
with this
input.
stack. Because what?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
funeral.
joining,
What do you
Jax.
call it? I'm gonna call it funeral snow.
That light color swatch they had on that
Like they
Raven
kind of
wing
took us.
dress.
Oh,
I like the
yes,
clothes because you got those dark,
noted.
spooky
You know,
colors,
it.
but you got light,
Oh,
So yeah,
happy
yeah.
let us
colors
talk a
too.
little bit about like
That dress, it had a
design,
light swatch.
color
It was
choices.
like a light
Yeah.
green or
Obviously some of the
pink
things like
and
our
pink.
dear
It was
old Bella,
nice.
but I definitely
That
want
was
to
the
hear
outfit
like
we
the
saw at the other
Raven
trailer,
choices. What are some of the
the
items,
teaser
Yeah.
trailer.
symbols that players should look out for when they're
Oh,
playing
look
this
at the
deck?
details in
Yeah.
the
Start with
on the
color.
hat.
That in any traditional cast, we're trying to give you a
Whoa.
full range, right? So one asset
I
has a lot of
can't.
capability, right? So
I
we try to
cannot
give you
wait.
warm
Me
colors,
neither.
Uh,
cool
Me
colors,
neither. This is
base
going to be
colors,
fantastic.
white, neutral,
I'm gonna
and
cast the
in
twins
tone
out, the
pop,
houses out, everything.
we were trying to find a
Me
way to
too.
still give you those warms and
I'm
cools, but
excited
not
for this. This
give you a
is
bright red,
this is
right?
great. We are
So
looking at a
how do you
possible
still make
grand
it
slam
feel
from the
metallic?
Sims
So you
team
see
here.
a lot of these
Yeah,
have
yeah.
metallic rays. They have
Everything I see, and even in the gameplay we saw today
like
with the packs
radiance that
turned
are
on,
reflective of
and I know they're gonna be
material paint.
prepared, but I haven't seen
Mhm.
any stuttering,
Always
freezing,
assets that feel
crashing,
appropriate to what
none
you're
of
No,
those
promoting.
things. Yeah, Lady T, I
So
think,
the
oh, so much of it is
nails
so pretty to
are
me.
often
I
used.
agree. Absolutely.
Oh,
And
Gorgeous
that's
you
a
know,
new.
cast. And I'm not a big cast person. I'm really
yeah,
not.
I
And
and
know.
this
you'll
cast is
see
really
the
impressing me. They did
cameos,
a
Yeah.
great
the
job on the cast. Now,
hardware, the
I'm wondering
buckles,
about
everything.
male
It's always
Sims
the
too.
colors.
We're
It's
seeing a lot
always
of
trying
female
to point
casts. What about the
to
male Sims?
something
Because
that's
they always
Yeah.
kind of skimp on the guys a
associated with
little
death,
bit.
like the belts
Yeah,
get
sometimes
look
Love
angry,
Struck had quite a bit for the men,
uh,
and I was
and you'll see
surprised with how
butterfly
much cast
colors,
items the
butterflies
men
Good
got
point.
for Love
associated with
Struck.
death, or
I mean, good
feathers,
So
point.
or just
I
everybody
hope
gets
they nail. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
uh,
But
universal
I
symbols.
hope they nail it here too. But the items are so
Speaking of that,
pretty,
we're gonna go to our
especially in the
next
different
wall.
swatches.
This is
I
Cassandra,
love it.
who is now officially
Yes,
everyone's favorite dance of the
absolutely.
week because boom, like
I cannot wait.
I love these fits. I love the items that people use. I really like
See that?
how it's leaning
I
into
like Marcel
the
because this is how I am, and then I have to edit out half of my screaming in the game, y'all.
One of my favorite parts of creating is like these big colors, like
I
diverse
leave some
colors.
of it. I turn the volume way down. I'm
Like,
like, girl, you
you
are
nailed it
crazy.
because I mean,
You
come
heard
on,
me on the
like
teaser. I mean,
if you knew me in a certain era,
that
that's
just shows how
exactly what I
passionate you
would.
are about
I
the game,
love
and
the
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I like that we do
that's
the
important.
details with the sleeves,
Oh my
the
gosh, look at
My
this
son
camera.
will
colorful
come
ones,
in. He'll be
and I
like,
liked
Mommy, you
again
okay?
that it wasn't
I'm
just
like, yeah, I'm all
thought
right.
of young adults, but like even teens too. Because
Marty
like
too.
My
I
Marty's like,
wore,
Sims are.
what are you
I
screaming
had
about?
I wore this. This was a look.
Yeah, we were definitely approaching
Like you playing The Sims and
a
your whole family think you
whole
crazy.
family,
Mhm.
but the different ages might approach
Mhm.
it differently, right?
Look
Where
at
Oh
that.
yeah,
the
Lady T.
contemporary teen,
I like all the different
where the matriarch
colors,
might have
the
certain code or
outfits. I
guardian
can see some
theme.
Sim in
There we go.
all of these things.
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
it's
you will
so versatile.
recolor. Yeah,
I love a good mix
I
and
could
match.
see
Do you
that.
guys find it challenging to
But
be
the
able to put
items
things in their
are,
pieces? Because like as I
oh
was
my God.
playing this and kind of
Oh,
giving them
that
their materials, I
shirt.
was like, man, there's so
Oh
much
Yeah.
my gosh.
layering
It's
and
like a
colors
black
to
shirt
put
with netting down
together.
the front.
I'm definitely
Oh my
gonna ask you
gosh.
Susan
It's
just because
all
yeah,
nice.
Yes.
just want to ask you like
Yeah,
Yeah,
about your
Lady
experience and how
T.
you guys put it together.
It's so
yeah,
much,
we put
like
a
so
lot
much
of paper
potential
dollars.
here. Like
We
it
take
is
the
they
concepts of
killed
the
it.
separates and
And then
make
it's
them
all kind of
a
different like
custom outfit
outfit
that sometimes
styles. So
combinations you
I
don't
think
expect
it's
to work
kind of
into,
something
and
for
try to make
everybody's
sure you don't
different
leave anything
style
hanging,
preference in
right?
here.
That
Yes. Yes.
this
You
doesn't
got
have
fitted
legs,
clothes, loose
or hey,
clothes,
this gave
more
me an idea,
revealing,
but
covered
maybe
up.
this
Like
fits
it's
back. And
nice.
then people always
Yes.
surprise me, and they combine things
I
that
thought it would
I didn't
be
think they would.
more I guess goth leaning than it is. So I'm really
I'm
glad it's
really
not.
excited for the shoes in this pack,
Yes, Lady
particularly.
T.
One cool thing I noticed
They've
about
got
like the
something for
creators,
everybody here.
and
They
hopefully you'll
nailed
notice it
it.
when we go through here, is that you guys made a lot
Oh,
of
I even
like
like
gender neutral
those.
clothing that were compatible on both genders. So on masculine and female frames, you'll see these shoes. I have Mortimer rocking these shoes, but I
Okay.
just love that we thought about like what is not in the game and how can we add it in there for both
So
genders.
they did a lot of cross.
Yeah,
And I kind of noticed that in
just
Love
as
Struck, where it
you
was more
know, just
clothes,
the
automatically
clarity
that
of
could go
making it.
for the
I'm always
men and the
excited when I
women.
see something.
Yes.
It works so
Yeah,
great
you're
with
right.
both genders.
Yeah,
That
like
was a
the
good point.
open
That's
button
Never actually
shirts.
expected.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And
that's kind of
so
cute. It reminds
shout
me
out
of like the
to
yodelers.
another sleeper. Not all of us like to wear pants when we sleep, and I just felt
Those are
like
Oh,
nice
I
we
like
pajamas.
that
could
long sleeve
do a lot
shirt.
really
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for sleep shirts.
Sleep
Really,
shirts.
really
There you
cute.
go.
And then you also
Yeah.
have swimwear. I know
Oh,
this
I
wasn't
love
in
this
the
swimsuit
trailer,
because
but
it was
I
in the
That's a new.
trailer.
Yeah.
of the details that you all put into the
That's
pack, like the
nice.
and like just the thought process in things that we
Great
don't have in
swatches.
game.
I love that white one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
the swatches, like
Uh,
all the different
everyone was
colors, like
on
they have nailed
after
it.
for a while.
Lady T
They
said,
have
yes. I
things
heard that one, girl.
something existing in the game that they can already
Like,
use as
yes,
swimsuits.
I heard
They
that
made
one.
them.
I heard that one. Because I'm sitting here thinking
Exist
the
in
same
the male
thing,
and
looking
the
at the clothes, like,
female.
yes, bring it.
Bathing suits are really exciting
This
and
is
unique to
really
the fact.
nice.
You brought up the male
They have
swimsuit, so we're gonna jump to
the
Mortimer
blue and
because
black. Yeah,
Mortimer.
that swimsuit. I like that blue and black one
Okay,
too.
1, 2, 3, makeover.
I
Yes.
like black and blue.
I
And
mean, we
they
all know who this
that
is.
swimsuit is
We know who this
perfect.
is.
Yes.
This is
Mortimer.
amazing.
Look at
I
this suit,
love
honey. I like the
That
fit of
is
it,
I love
smart.
like how it fits.
the
That's a
masculine
smart
suits
looking.
are really getting a
Ooh,
lot of love in this
nice
pack,
robe.
and I am just so
That
excited
that
to
looks
see
like
how
that Mortimer
we mix
Goth robe.
and match
Yeah.
all so many of these different looks.
Yeah, that suit in a different color, and I know they got other
The
swatches.
details in
Kill it.
Yeah. They
the
did great.
material and the patterns that
How they got the
they're
raven
trying to
wings
pull in.
on
Uh,
a lot of the
the
outfit, or the
pattern
crow
of the skeleton
wings.
on his chest on one of the tops.
Oh, the Cruella DeVille hair.
Ah,
Try to give you everything you need to
Oh,
tell your story of your
I like that
eccentric
hair.
uncle or dad who shows up at the wake.
I like that too. I got a
yeah.
modded one similar. I can
Okay,
not use that
okay,
anymore
hair.
and use this.
Okay, kitchen. I think
Oh,
Nice.
Marcia said the kitchen right. It is. This
we've
looks
ever made
great.
just the details. I'm kind
I
of
don't know
feeling
about that little loop-de-loo hanging in
Yeah.
front, but I
That's
wish they had
finishing.
to push that
it.
back
A little
and
bit
just
easier
let
to
it be
go through the
smooth
pieces,
back.
so we can go
Yeah.
through some of those.
But this, I like.
Yeah, you'll see like the the
I like
skulls.
this
Some of them are more
sweatshirt, but
subtle
not
than
in that
others.
color.
The
Oh,
previous piece had the skeleton shape to the pattern.
oh, this suit, this
Uh,
blazer with
there's
the, is that an
a subtle
ascot or
skull
something?
there,
Oh, I
and
like
Is
that
it?
too.
very intricately included
Is it
into
an
the sweater.
ascot?
Okay, I'm
He
kind of
is covered up
there.
now.
That
Oh,
skull.
Yeah,
That skull
yeah.
right there.
Oh, I hope so.
I
I,
thought
I
that
would
was,
love to see an
And this
ascot
is
in
the rib
game.
cage look, right?
I
Yeah,
know. It
yeah,
kind of looks,
yeah. And then
that very
also
bottom
in the
jacket kind of
spears,
looks
we
like
had a
it.
great opportunity to give you different patterns.
I definitely like
Style
the,
asset.
I definitely like the women's clothes
I like
better,
wording,
but there
but
is
pattern
Yeah.
seems to be a
a
very
decent
strong
amount of men's
impact.
clothes.
Do you hear Max in the
Now,
background?
yeah, I do.
There's a lot of
Do
opportunity
you
to
think so
build
too,
stories and
Max?
patterns.
Max is like, yeah, me too.
And
Yeah.
then of course
He
we
is.
our
Yeah.
neutrals because it has
Oh, I
to be
like that
versatile.
one.
Like not everyone
Yeah,
necessarily wants to have a pattern. They just
Right,
want a
Max?
neutral
This
look.
yeah.
Max is in. Max is in
And
for
like I
life
said,
and death.
some of the
This
outfits,
is weird.
this definitely works on femme frame.
This is a
That is
little weird.
strange.
Really
Yeah.
for more
That's
time,
very strange.
maybe
The
not.
one further down. Oh, that
The
one too.
butterfly
That's like a
collars,
fairy
I
tale type
really like the
shirt
addition of this
almost.
padding. There's also,
Yeah.
of
Good
course, in terms of
points.
accessories, we
And
do
there was
have
another one
the
further down. The one with
glasses
the
with the balloon
chains. That's
bellies.
not up my alley,
There is
but
also some accessories
I can
for
see it
types
on the
that are locked
townies walking
on.
around, you know,
Yeah.
Those masks, I
Routinely,
did
you
not
see someone
unbox
walking down the
because
street wearing them.
spoilers. Y'all gotta
Well, there's
wearing
this.
you
some,
know, okay?
some
But
blue
that's
jean
the way
shorts,
I
Jen,
just
and that chain
so
shirt. Like, where
Yeah.
you get this outfit?
Like
and
some of the
I
combinations you see
really love how
sometimes
much
is like,
attention
what?
was brought, especially to the masculine fans, because they got
And some knee
shorts,
boots.
Yeah.
shorts, they got pants.
I can see it now driving me
Pants.
crazy.
Like I said, a lot of them are conversions, so
Quiet,
that you can go
Max.
back and forth. And then
Oh, we got a few pairs of pants, some more shorts. I
surprise,
like,
surprise,
because for the
there's
longest, we
shirt.
didn't have good shorts for male Sims. Oh my gosh, is this the swimsuit?
This is
mean,
This is
coming
like an
back.
old
I mean,
fashioned.
this,
Yeah, like an old fashioned
things I didn't
swimsuit
know I
from like.
yeah,
are coming in this pack.
yeah.
outfits I didn't
This the
know
Addams
were
Family,
the
Jen.
Totally.
I am
Totally.
And before I lose myself and get too caught up, this also works on feminine frames. Very cute.
Oh,
Even
now
delicate can get some
I
love.
like it
Okay.
on the women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lady T laughing. She said no.
That's just a brief glimpse of the massive item.
Cause the girl, I'm like, what is happening,
These
honey?
were
You know they're gonna be
in
walking around
costume
looking
frames,
crazy in the
so
game.
Yeah.
the same
Cause
thing
they're
that
gonna
you
mix
saw.
and match some of these outfits. You watch.
Very
It's
nice.
gonna
Very
be
thoughtful. Very good
it's gonna
looking.
be another thing to make
Now,
me
this is
scream
not
in the
a full
game.
theme. This is just a full body outfit. Who
Oh,
is
not the
also
crow. Oh, is the
Oh
crow
my
gonna
Yeah.
be in the trunk,
Oh, Nina.
Jen?
This is
For like
yeah.
a couple costume?
The,
Oh,
the
good.
idea was if
Yeah.
we're gonna do a crow
That would be
costume,
that would be
gotta do
wild.
like the creepiest macabre version possible.
That would be
Turn
wild.
the
Totally.
century
Yeah.
I agree.
made nightmare fuel version
Lady
of the
T,
costume.
yeah. The townie's
But
gonna
they
be
did a
out of
beautiful
control
job.
with this pack
Oh yeah.
outfits.
Yeah.
She did an amazing job. I love.
You know what? That looks like cousin It from the Addams Family. I just said the Addams
We'll
Family.
jump to Alexander, who also got his little.
They have one farther
silver and
down under the crow. It looked like
He's
cousin It.
so
Maybe
Really?
it's supposed to be a ghost though.
cute.
Yeah, except it was
Much
all
like your
white
house,
with the
you can wear it
black.
to children,
Okay.
but also you can absolutely explore
The kids' hair I
different
like.
hairs and different
Just
looks
like the
on
adults'
children as
hair.
well. But
Yeah.
full body fits are so cute. He's
It's
so
adorable.
adorable.
Oh, I like
I
that.
feel like the
Out the
chats
chain.
are really
Yes,
awesome.
ma'am. They do. They be off the chain all the
All dressed
time.
up and ready to go.
Honestly, my whole Sims game off the chain if I'm
Yeah,
really
like
being
cousin
honest.
It right there.
Again,
I
Yep.
was
I
like,
love all the
yeah,
homemade costume work that we did in this. I
Like
think
cousin It inspired.
they're
could
very, very
be.
cute. And then it seems like we have a little
Just
outfit
needs
for
long
him
hair.
that I
Yeah.
believe this is a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jen,
there's
this is
kind of a few.
like,
You'll see
Wow.
yeah.
outfits
We're
that
gonna
are
talk about it
a little
because
more extreme, a little more
it's a series. The
costume
series I was talking about, I want to do.
Wow.
based that they
I
would
need this pack
when
for
you're
that
shooting
series.
as
The
a ghost.
clothes in it is
Yeah.
amazing.
So
Here's
far,
some
I like
cast
what I'm
assets
seeing.
that are made for
From
that.
gameplay to cast to build by.
Handsome.
Incredible
Let's,
cross-plat compatibility.
let's switch him over.
Performance looks
and
really
see if we can get some
fluid.
STEM items.
This is a possible grand slam for the Sims
So
team.
let's see if we can
Definitely.
do
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But of course the verdict's gonna come in when I play it, so
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, I like
the
this
body
little shirt on the little girl. I love it,
That's
especially in the
great.
lighter
Gosh.
swatches.
I mean,
Oh
I know
my
this is a
gosh.
dress, but I would use this as a nightgown, but that's okay. You can use it for
Yeah, it could be a nightgown
either
or a
way.
dress. Like
Okay.
it works for either.
Dresses.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Super cute.
Oh,
That's great.
and I love dressing the little girls. Like,
I need to
oh
get
my
my
gosh.
system. Okay, cool.
That's adorable.
Thanks.
Wednesday Adams.
Yes. It's
Really
so
like
much stuff in the cast is reminding me of
right
the
now,
Addams
I'm enjoying
Family.
the
Oh
Addams
my
Oh, yeah.
Family
gosh.
game,
Oh yeah.
and the
Oh,
pack
I
like
love this
depth,
coat
but
and
I can
skirt
imagine using this
combo.
for like
That's so
cold
cute.
weather,
That
hot
is
weather,
nice.
all sorts of outfits with it. So it's very,
I'm
very cute.
in,
I
I'm
really
in,
like the water.
Jen.
Great.
Look, I don't care. I'm sold. I'm ready.
Cover it off. I had to
Oh,
remove
the
her because
infants.
she may or may not have been removed.
Oh, look at her little
Look at the
dress.
You guys
Oh
were not kidding
wow.
when you said you dropped little like
Oh my
icons
gosh.
in this without making it like too over the top.
Look, is that a jumpsuit or a two-piece
Yeah.
outfit next
Those
to
are
that?
We didn't want
adorable.
them to feel out of place with their parents.
I
Oh,
like it. Oh,
The family
and
has a
this
full
is the
vibe.
thing. I like all the outfits when they
They're-
first click on it, but when they get to the lighter swatches that I prefer, it's like,
A little growth on you
whoa.
that you think children in all black are a
I
little
love
too
that
scary.
dress.
Is that
I don't
still
use it.
is
Yeah.
that still accurate?
Look
I'm
at the
not a
little
big
ghost
fan
on the
of
little
those
outfit.
toddler color variants.
I
that are
think that
all
was that a
little
romper or
off-putting.
just
There's
like a
exactly mixed
sweater and
versions.
pants? It's a cute little ghost on
It's
it.
I
cute
think it's
thing.
lovely.
Cute
And
little
all of these
thing.
items are also good
I think
on
you're right. I think it is
even
romper.
T-switch frames.
Like
So it's
romper.
going to take it out.
Yeah.
You can absolutely
Yeah.
still see that these outfits are available for
Max, calm down.
little baby.
Oh, that one. I love that.
Toddlers also got some love. So let's go back and check out some of the toddler looks.
I can't wait to have.
So
I need to
cute.
put a little ghost outfit on my little alien infant.
Max wants to talk
Oh,
too. He agrees.
Again, some of the symbols
I
of
know, Max.
butterfly.
You agree,
I
Max?
know.
Of
What do you
like some
think?
dress. Am I?
Yeah.
Max,
if
I
people
enjoy it because my
talk about
baby's at the
putting out
groomers.
there,
They called me like an hour
you're
ago. I have to
a
go
little
get them
tough
after
when
this.
it starts
Ah,
they
well,
they
then we'll wrap
fine.
up as soon as
And
they're finished.
the little jumper.
Yeah, they're fine. But look, Max is
So
talking.
cute.
Oh yeah, the pink
I
and black one, Lady
I
T.
love
Oh my god.
pink. I love
Look at
infants.
the
I
little
think this is how I
toddler
get
outfit.
to explore it because
Yeah, Lady T, I
kids
like
don't have
that pink
children.
and
This
black.
is where I have babies, and I am
Honestly,
going.
in the infants and toddlers, I haven't seen anything that I don't like.
I love this piece.
Jen, they got a
We're gonna give
little
her the black
toddler
one
crow
because she's part of
outfit,
the Goth family, but just so
a
that
little
her
crow
also
costume.
matches, you also added some light colors,
Oh, that's
so that
adorable.
it's versatile.
That is
Really
cute.
cute.
I love the
Really
buttons down the
thoughtful.
back. The little pink one was cute. Oh,
And then yeah, of course, can't do it without a
look at the crow.
thank you, Nina.
That is
I
so
know I
cute.
Max
Like
is
a
crying.
family of crows.
Max wants to
Things I
eat.
didn't know I needed.
Max is ready to eat.
Very cute.
You know,
And
I
each
tell
one
my
are also
daughter
accurate to my
that because
colors,
you
I
know she's a
believe.
They
teen.
are.
The dogs tell me things, you know, when she hasn't done them, and
Fun
she
facts
thinks
that I
that I'm
learned
like playing with
with
her.
Sims and playing
I'll
Creative Sims
tell her, I'll be
that
like,
I
the dogs told me you did not get
learned
them
that
clean
you have all
water,
these colors.
and
Let's go into the ghost creative sim.
and she'll be like, Mama, I
So
just
there's
got them
cool things
full, and then
that
she
you
gets
don't
in
see
there and it's
not in the
empty. I'm
closet.
like,
That's
see.
only for the closet so you can get a better idea of again.
And sometimes she will be, I just filled it up. I'd
So
be like, no,
the
ma'am.
creative
They
ghost
came in here and
is
told,
like
and the
here's
bowl
what
was not in the room with me.
it
So
looks like.
she'll be like,
You
it's
go on
no
an
way.
example
It's
if
no way. And she'll get in there and it's
you
empty. And she'll be
from
like, how do
there.
you know that? I'm
Let's get
like, the
into the ghost
dogs,
sims. There's a whole
they are
new
telling me
category for
stuff.
ghost sims. Title. I love title animation for
The
ghosts.
dogs
It's
know.
very fun. It's very
They
cute.
tell-
You please the team
I
for
told her
adding
they
it.
signal.
But we're gonna try the ghost overlay and look at some of the
She
full body
just
items that
be
are available.
baffled every time.
All right, Max, calm down.
So, do you want to talk us through some of the thought process?
And he just had a snack, maybe like an hour ago. He had
Yeah,
his
these
little
Yeah,
bone.
I
Like,
saw.
looking at the
It doesn't matter
these
because you
are
know what it is, and
large
they be
things
hungry,
that
but
want
sometimes they
something
just
to
want the thing
your
that they
ghost who's
want.
been haunting
Yeah, they want
you
to
for a
eat. They want to
long
eat
time,
at
right?
a
So you need
specific
something
time. That,
creative
Mm-hmm.
clothing
yeah,
where the living
I
Because when
know.
centipede
my
I
when my lab
know.
wants a
furry clothes
rawhide,
that
he
are
throws a
inspired by
holy
the
whining fit.
Balinese couple hundred-year
He
old
normally
Sims,
doesn't do
right?
this. He
So
just sits
their
quietly and
clothing
just
creative,
watches. But now, yeah,
he
and
he
also
wants
you
the
notice
attention too.
it's like I don't
He
care if you're
got
live. I want to be
sometimes
pet.
it's
I
getting
want
a
to
rib
be
cage poking
fed.
through here and there.
Oh, I love
I
the
just
playing
I'm
cage.
going to
So let
text
me
him. Tell
pull
him to come down and
that
get him.
so that players can see it.
he's got
How
skeleton
cool
hands
is
on this
that?
costume. What's the costume? That's
What is
cool.
hidden there? It's like a little rib cage.
All right,
Y'all
all
got a little
right.
macabre with this one.
The gauge earrings. Are those a part of
Yeah,
this pack
also
with
really
the
nice.
wide gauge earrings?
So let's look at those ghostly items.
Oh
Let me see.
wow.
Toggle on and off. So that's what it looks like on. Again, this is an outfit that you can also wear.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
there are all life stages in this pack with the cast, from infants, toddler, all the way up. They've really done a great job, both for
It is.
And the weight
feminine,
here,
masculine,
man. Again,
however
I
you want to
think
wear it.
the just stars of
Yeah.
casting these items is the detail.
I
that
mean,
they offer both
you
simple
said this earlier, but it's clear that they put the
wear
work
and tear look
in
that matches the
with this
environment.
pack. That it
Like,
doesn't look like I
yeah,
like that ghost outfit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like any shortcuts, any rushed
this is
things
really
happen. Like
nice.
this is a big
I
pack.
think the team did such a lovely job with the
All right,
items
Dad's
in
going to
this
come down
pack.
and feed
I don't
you.
want to spoil it all. There's a lot to explore in this pack.
This is a big
Mike,
pack. The cast, what we've
sorry,
seen, because
Discovery.
they haven't even done Build Buy yet.
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
But what we saw while they were in there, the
Okay.
gameplay,
Yeah.
the
You know
personality add-ons, this is
what happens when you
crazy.
die. So
Sorry,
it's
just
not
adjusting
it's
this.
not inaccurate.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
really excited
crazy.
for this pack. I think the team
This
did
is
a
a lot.
great job.
It
Wearing a
is.
ghosty outfit so that she's not
There we go.
all exposed.
Better.
Now,
We'll go into her ghost.
you're not a
But Mike,
cast
do you have any
person.
favorite items in this pack? Is
I
there anything
feel
you
like
care
I
about that you
am
want
at
the viewers to
times,
see?
and I can easily see myself going in here and maxing out outfits for a sim, like
Amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
having
lots of
5 of each outfit.
there's lots of, like I said, there's just so much.
I gotta go to all my
Well,
existing
challenge
sims and
level
add
Hair,
them some
hair.
outfits from this pack now.
hair. The ahead.
I can't wait to get my hands on this. This is
Please
going to be
talk to us about
great.
your color
All the,
blocking.
Yeah.
yeah, the ombres, the
I
color
am
blocking
going to
of the
lose
approach
it
here to give that
trying to get this
close
back.
the heavy ombres, and then we were
I'm
trying
gonna
to
lose it.
bring across that ethereal
For the
feel
people who
here,
like really
which I always
colorful
steer
hair,
well.
they've got
That
quite a
ghost
few
inspired
options here,
hairstyle.
like with the hairstyles.
So
Give
some
me
of
1
these
second. I'll be right back.
gradients,
Okay.
transitions, okay, you know, like this color blocking
So
here,
this,
or this,
yeah,
they can feel
I
both
like that
the
they've got the
ethereal, or
multi
they can
swatch
also feel like,
hairs,
I could
and
use
then you
this
can change the
in
swatches
man
already.
attack.
So
I just
you
like
got a lot of
coloring my hair.
two-tone hairstyles here,
I
because
love
there's
this.
some on
I
the
love this combination.
under feminine, but then under
Very
masculine, they had a couple
hair,
because
and
they
again,
got the
going here
Cruella de
for the very first time,
Vil,
you'll see them.
and they have one other one for
And
sure.
we'll go ahead and walk through here one more time.
And then I see 3 here on
Again, we
screen
have
for the
Simmers
hairs
already
for the
pointed it
women
out.
that
You'll
are
notice that
two-tone
the
already.
Nion's hair,
They got the scythe
very special sim.
and the haircut.
Little elements and pieces
Like they
throughout
really
the-
nailed these
throughout the pack. It's
details.
very cute and very thoughtful. This was so much fun to explore, and I think there's just so many little creative sim wins that are in here that I think players will get to have fun exploring. But Mike, thank you so much. Simmers,
Yeah.
thank you so much for having me
Yeah,
on.
this is another one right here.
I'm going to go ahead and
Now, I don't like the
there's
little
more
curly
things.
Q
I'm
on
gonna go ahead
front,
and
but
pass this very
definitely
right back
there's
to
a
you,
sim that
Jessica.
hairstyle is made for.
Thank you.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back.
I'm Morgan once again.
That
back.
was great.
I'm Jessica, also once again back.
And Mike's
Yeah,
here
it
with us
was.
too.
Are you
Hey,
staying
everybody.
on, Mike?
Yep.
So during this section, we are going to show you Ravenwood, and then we'll look at some of our build buy objects that we have in this
Yeah,
expansion.
we'll go to that little, looks like a department store you built, almost.
Yeah, it does kind of look like one. So here you can see, I once again, for people that might have joined, I do have all packs installed, so you can see cross pack, and I'll try to call it out as we might see anything that's cross pack. But this is Ravenwood and our new bubble.
so glad they did that.
Beautiful. So
Yeah, I am too.
we'll
It
show this
was,
off with our crow.
I mean, we had literally just
this
talked
one.
about
Yeah,
that.
And then we will do.
So,
I loved seeing you give art direction on it, because there was so much I didn't think about with crows and the differences between crows and ravens that I
not
learned
only
on
do
this
we get to
pack.
see like the cross pack, but
Jokes being
we
Gothic and
see
Neo
how well
Raven
the
is all
game
over this
can
pack.
work
Yeah.
with the other
Yes.
pack.
Yes.
So do you want to tell
it's
us about the 3 different neighborhoods here, Jessica?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
go ahead.
there's like a whole spectrum of experience.
Oh, that is a big lot.
And it's
Yeah,
reflected
empty
in the
lot.
neighborhoods. We
Is
have
that the,
on the living side.
you mentioned that it might be 100 by 100
it's
lot.
rich, grounded in reality. And then you have the afterlife, which is obviously beyond the veil. It's very spooky. It's where you're gonna see Grim and like all the.
So as far as empty lots, it looks like it's only one that's already empty.
Is the village, and it's this really
Yeah,
nice
that's the-
story through just the world building.
Yeah. So
Probably
there's
have to
also
demolish
festivals in each of
something to
these. You
build,
can
which
see
is
here,
fine.
Crow's
That's what I
Crossing,
don't like,
you
when
have
there
the time
aren't
before
enough
you die
lots to
casket
build on.
sale. I love that one.
Yeah.
The Crow's Crossing celebration of life.
Right, I would have
Ravenwood
liked a
Family
couple
Day,
extra empty
Hot
ones,
Start, and
but
Spring Glen.
I
You
don't mind
have
demolishing a
new
lot of
rivalry.
Right.
With everything
I
this
love the
pack
realistic
has, I'm not gonna
shots.
complain about that
Just
part,
naked
but
underneath the moon,
I
just
definitely be demolishing
just being kind of
some
rowdy.
pre-built
It's only during
houses.
the full moon that they get naked.
But that's the best time to do it.
That's the time they've got their clothes on.
But
And then there's 2
overall,
festivals in Morning
the
Vale.
lots they do
Morning
have
Vale.
are a
The
lot.
Afterlife
It seems like
Anonymous
they have more
Festival
large
and the
lots.
Thinned Festa Vale.
Those are
Yeah.
hard to say.
They are. Yeah. So love these festivals. I think they're great. Definitely check those out whenever
What is
you
this
are in
one
game
down
here. We
here?
already saw Crow's Crossing. So
Yeah,
That's a
I'm thinking
cemetery.
we'll hop in and look a little bit at
Oh,
Morningvale, and then we'll come
yeah.
over and look
The
at this
little
neighborhood we
icon
always
is
were.
new. It's like
Yeah,
a
I forgot
reaper
to say,
Yep.
with
these
the
lots
Skype
were
beside it.
built by
This
some
is
of
a
our
64,
creators, so
64
wanted
right
to give
here.
them a shout out here.
Okay.
They were made by Create4 Sims,
See,
Symphony,
these are
Sophie
big.
the
These
Sim,
are
and
big
Kate
lots.
Emerald. So
Much love.
much
Because it's
love.
such a
Hey.
good
Wow.
job.
They use
Yeah,
Simmers
they
for
did
the
wonderful. Love
builds.
them. The
Some of
only
the
one they
builds.
Yeah.
didn't make here
It's great.
is my
I
weird,
like when they do that.
like
I do
infill-
too.
Like this is the lot with all the build buy stuff I put down. It's
Yeah.
normally an empty lot. So I guess giving you a quick
Oh,
overview,
okay.
we have a
So
premium
that's
house
it's
that's 20
two
by
empty
20,
lots,
a
Jen.
Okay.
nightclub that's a 30 by
Because
30,
she put
a
the bill
30
by
by
stuff
20
in a lot.
residential that's a starter home that you move
Ah.
into
And that
directly,
giant lot on the
a
right
30
hand
by
side.
30 empty lot. Over here we have a bar, which also has a bunch of things for
Right where
hosting
your
a
mouse
funeral in
is.
it, 30
So
by
that's
30.
cool.
The Gomez family lives here, 30 by 30. The Anchor family lives here.
I think
Yeah.
the cemetery right
They have a
here.
very
This is
fun
100 by
story. I
100.
like their story. I
Yeah,
won't get into it
that's
and spoil it, but
It
that
looks
lot
bigger
is
than the
big.
and this
64.
one's normally a 64 by 64
It does
empty lot.
look
So
like
this is where
it
I'm now
is
going to be
bigger
living
to
with all my
me.
horses with the horse ranch expansion.
And that one at the top, it
Down
looks like a
here, we
mountain,
have the
but it
Spencer
looks
family. They
big
don't
too.
actually have a baby. I don't know where that baby came from.
Sims be Simsing.
Sims be Simsing. Our 64
Not they
by
don't have a
64
baby.
cemetery
Okay, that is
in
64 by
any world
64.
is
64.
Yeah, you can build your
It
own
must be how it's placed because
definitely
it looks
Yeah.
really
a
big.
Yeah.
starter plus. I think we
So that
built
one at the
most of
top
these
that's empty
whenever
is
we were in
probably
that neighborhood, a
64 too,
starter
because
and then
it
an
looks
empty
The
or
bigger
gorgeous
to me
greenhouse.
too.
pre-built
Yeah.
deer lot.
Batman view.
So let's go ahead and load in here
That I know.
to the Rosati Gomez household, and we will just check out this neighborhood real quick before we go into build buy in the other one.
Okay, I guess
So
this
this is
only
the
neighborhood. we haven't
Morningvale
been.
neighborhood. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the art inspiration for this one, Mike?
Yeah, Morningvale. The afterlife is it's the afterlife, so all bets are off. Where the the entire world is inspired by Romania, but in the afterlife, things get a little stranger. The sky is different.
World
The
was
time
inspired
is
by
different, right?
Romania.
The colors of everything.
That's cool.
You'll see in that the waters, the beautiful spectrum of colors, but we refer to it like it's beautiful as in
That is
Oh,
oil
beautiful.
slick
That's
on
the
top
yeah.
of the water. You
lake
see
for
a rainbow, and
the
that's
souls
beautiful.
to.
There's a dark
Mm-hmm.
twist to it.
That's
So
nice.
yeah, you'll see a lot of layers of
I like
history
how it's so
in this
foggy
neighborhood.
and mist. Like, yeah,
There's
I
it's
am gonna
dark.
I am gonna pause it for a second. I just want to bring up one thing. So I'm thinking, like, when you die, if you don't want to be a playable ghost, you'll be a free roaming ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's say you're a playable ghost. You've had your time or whatever, and you just want to send them on their merry way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they go to that lake where the
You can
souls are
also,
kept, and then they can. I wonder if they can come out of it as well to be played again.
I don't
Because
know. I know they showed the option to click on the urn and like release the spirit,
right,
but I don't know about the lake. That's a good question.
could be. Let's see what they say.
there are people who've been using this for eons.
Whoops, sorry.
And hopefully you see all that in when you're
Spare
telling your
camera.
stories.
At least I had it.
Yeah, I love all the details.
This is the
around
one
here.
that came
Like,
off the
I
stand,
think the
but the
first time I
stand
saw
is
the
still kind of
bonefish
wonky.
here
That's why
moved out,
I'm actually
the,
holding it to make sure that it
the cow
behaves
plant's
right.
amazing. I love
But
I love
yeah.
all the like
Even
like the architecture.
the other
with,
camera
like,
was all
the
set up, but it
hidden
wasn't
motifs
charged.
everywhere.
Yeah, it is almost like a place out of time.
The live TV, I love it.
So there's a town hall here
Right.
as well. You can click
Let
on
me fix that.
that you
That's
can read about.
cool.
You can visit the archives.
All
You can
right,
also
there we go.
focus camera
Sweet.
to like see the different places around this area. So right now we don't have a festival going up, but if I was like, I wonder where the Afterlife Anonymous Festival is, it'll take you right there. So you can see this is where it will be set up
That
and happening.
was a good
That's
idea
fun.
on their
Yeah,
part to
tongue
do
cheek.
that.
And then
Yeah.
we also have
Because sometimes you don't know where
the
things are. You're like,
guardian
hey,
tree,
how is this thing?
and
I never know
Alice,
where
who
anything
the
is.
ghost player,
But what was it?
who has
Old
her own
Stumpy.
quest lines.
If you look at the
So-
map, it shows
Oh, you can go alone.
the
We won't go
stump.
back to Grim Career right
it's
now.
not
Mhm.
in
So,
that
yeah,
neighborhood.
she is the
It's
weeping
down
mother,
further.
and she has her own quest.
Yeah.
There's a lot to
And my sim
uncover
went
here.
Yeah.
jogging one day, and I'm like, oh, so
Relationship
that's
with
where the
certain
thing
other
is.
ghostly Sims.
Yes, and this is where the festival happens, and there's like some local customs and lore around that, and that's also a very fun one to attend. So let's see. Yeah, this is just a really beautiful otherworldly neighborhood. Let's go ahead and go back to manage worlds, and we will hop into the countryside one to look at it really quick. You said that these were
Keep
inspired
starting
by Romania. Mike, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So when we're all three neighborhoods, as Jessica mentioned, there's a gradient from there's kind of the countryside is the normal focused on the living, not as much of the ghostly stuff, and all the way
There's
to
so
the
much
full spectrum
planning
of
that
this is
went
the
into
afterlife,
this.
morning
Again, we
hell.
know
So
they've been
we
dropping
wanted to
hints
go
as far
into
back as Cottage
Romania here,
Living,
and such a
and
beautiful country.
you
We
can
wanted
tell
to
that
go off the
they
natural
really worked on this a long
beauty of
time.
it, the
Yes.
Carpathian Mountains, the rolling hills. So this is
So
where you get
it's
that
not this not the build by
that
lot. This
part of the
just
world.
a build. This the
Just
same one we
beautiful,
saw where it was nighttime, I
very
think,
impressive.
earlier.
Gorgeous world, though. Look, I mean, when they make these worlds, they nail them. They're
This is,
absolutely
Absolutely.
gorgeous.
He's so sad.
Yeah.
He's crying. So he's crying right now because it's
They
a full moon, and during the
definitely
full moon, he
go
cries.
all
There's
out.
a lot of fun.
Oh,
stuff
this
like that in
guy
the world
has
as you
different
explore it. A lot of
expressions
nuance and
depending on.
Mhm.
This is actually the location where the Moon Revelry Festival will happen, right over here.
That's
whenever
pretty
it is up
cool.
and
It's sort of
going.
like a beach.
I
That's
like
And
cool.
then we also have
Yeah.
these really fun
It's
collector
nice.
signs that are around.
So they
Like
can
I'll take
swim
it.
neighborhoods that you
here.
can click on.
Yeah.
That
I'll
will,
take it.
that sometimes somebody
We'll
will come
take it.
and
They
you
can swim here.
sometimes somebody will come and you can sell your collectibles to them, but also if you click on them, they can show you the focus camera stuff. So these will take you to Moon Revelry, the Ancestor, which is the name of that face cliff, or the Terror Tome
So
Shrine
these
here.
are all through the
But
world where
also,
you can
they're also
get
come to you
to
personally
the
here. You can read
festivals
those
and
items
the
too.
other buildings and places.
Exciting.
That's nice.
So
Wow.
just showing off this neighborhood a little bit and how beautiful it is. But let's go ahead and go back to manage world so that we can load into that lot.
The Sears lot.
Yeah. I
The
see
Sears
this
lot, the one
build
that is not
by.
pretty. Because I just yeah.
It feels like my childhood, like hanging out the mall, the department store.
Okay, let's go and build here. So do you have a favorite neighborhood?
For sure.
The build by I've
It's
seen
one
has
of
been
the
so
best neighborhoods I've
intricate
ever
and
done.
detailed.
It just, like I said, it feels like a place that's outside of time. There's it's kind of imposing in a way, but not necessarily alienating. Like I really love the energy
And
of
I've
it.
purposely been
makes
avoiding
sense.
the
How
leaks
about you,
about
Mike?
the
Do you have
build
a
by
favorite one?
online, so that this is going to be a total
Mhm.
surprise.
I have a favorite.
Yeah.
They all
Mine-
have.
It's loading up fast too, I
They all
noticed.
have their own
It's
charm.
that update
I
really
love
improved
that there's
things.
a great range, and so much went into each
And also, it
one.
Oh, I
depends
like
what
the
kind of system
door.
they're using. I
You'll
mean,
find your own favorite.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Of course
That
they're
is
gonna have
definitely fair.
like
I think they're all good for
top-notch
storytelling. We definitely
system.
wanted
Right.
them to all be good for living Sims.
But
and build Sims in
also,
their own ways.
and
For
you
sure, right.
like
Oh,
we talked
Cruz
about this
Crossing,
when the new
for
pack
sure.
comes out, you have
I
to
like the kind of like realism.
turn those mods
a
off for a
bit
little while
haunted.
until they
Yeah.
actually
But
updated.
like I said,
Yeah.
Because
I'm
you
gonna
can't
play
really
a
say
horse
like it's
family here
glitching
with
if you
the
got all your
PlayStation
mods
expansion
turned on and you don't know
option
what's been
that
updated
might
and
be
what's
what I
not.
do.
well, I can confirm
So
that
let's
most of the
start
major
looking at
mods
our build
have
by. I
been
have
updated.
everything
Mhm.
MCC, I
down
told you
here.
last night, was updated.
Mike, do you want to give
UI
us
was
sort of
updated
talking about
really
the doors
quickly.
and the
I
architecture?
was surprised
can
how
kind of
fast
run
he turned
over it
that
as you're
around.
telling them.
Yeah, he usually
Little Bob
does.
Bub is okay.
So
All of those
well,
mods
as
that
we mentioned, we're in
she
Romania,
has.
so
Yeah.
all the build is
Little Miss
based
Sam
on
is still
Yeah.
working on it
Romanian
because she has
architecture.
so many.
So, and
And-
But a
that
lot of them came through my Curse
So it's
Forge
walls
updated already.
Yes,
Mhm.
she has updated a great many of them, and
and
also
lighter
XML
options.
injector as
We
well as
have
lot
obviously a skull.
Has been
51's
updated.
core
but
123.
yeah, you'll
That
see
one has
this.
been
It's this
updated as
beautiful
well.
combination.
Yeah.
In fact, all of
Western
his mods have been
influence with
updated,
some
including Sweet
also
Life,
the
and I was
Eastern,
so
some Ottoman
it's amazing how fast he
influence.
turned it
So I
around.
think all this builds.
Yeah, and a lot of those turn
influenced
around
with the
fast, but
packs that
then
people
if
have.
you get down
They've done a
into
build.
Oh,
if
and
you got a
So,
giant
you know,
gigabyte
we have
mod
to-
folder, they're not all gonna be
Oh, yeah.
updated. So
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let
Yeah.
you go.
and it doesn't
Lupino, I
take
think.
one
No,
small
you
mod
had
to
mentioned earlier
knock
yeah,
your game out.
tried to
Right.
with these
Right. One
different
small
options.
mod
There's
can corrupt
the
everything.
intact,
And
there's the
that's
broken
absolutely
version.
sure.
So if you want to use
Yeah.
your haunted version of the house,
Ooh.
you don't have to use
Huh?
the same.
Yeah, a lot
This
of the
is
major
gonna be
mods
broken
are
pattern.
done.
Okay, there it
This
goes.
oh, I like the
So you're gonna have
stairs,
a mix.
the gates.
Let me just adjust this again. This
Yeah.
stand is driving
Okay.
me
Up
crazy.
here we have some new
Driving me
roofs.
On the
crazy.
roof swatches.
Oh, I didn't mention it, but you can place these.
This
these
is great.
roof decals on the
Yeah.
floor too.
Oh,
So it's placeable. It's
They're
not the
amazing. I
actual
love them.
swatch. Love it. Yeah, love it.
Ole.
Stairs and look at all the walls. So
I
there
went the
are
whole
so many
episode without
wallpapers and
spontaneously
wallpapers.
singing
That's
until
gonna be a
now.
short. You know that, right?
But we've
Like,
got these
Yeah.
owls that are
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
I love
definitely.
that these
I know you're
actually
gonna do
layer
it.
on
Yeah,
Futurama
huh?
properly.
This is nice.
You want to talk
Oh,
about
look
the
at
that
those
is
wallpapers?
really pretty.
Yeah, we tried to give you a
Can
full
you
range.
imagine having a
So,
spellcaster with
some of
those
those that were
swatches in
meant
their house?
initially to be
Yeah.
more
Also,
for
if you want to
kids,
create Dark
like
Academia,
the crows.
you know, this is
That
perfect
too.
for
We were
that.
trying to give you your
It
full range
is.
doing
Totally agree,
your
Lady T.
stuffy
100%. Love it
library
too.
and
Yes, Lady
old
T.
mansion.
And the
I
do
love
items,
you want
it.
a
yeah.
traditional wall, or do you want something a
So
little
the
Oh, I
more
can't
holes in
wait.
the floor, the holes on the walls and
and
stuff,
what
it's all
we thought we were
placeable.
doing something
It's
a
a
little more for
placeable
the child's
thing.
room
Right.
with the ravens, of course,
I can't
beyond
wait.
wild.
I
But
got a
then
picture I'm gonna send you later, Jen, and I'm
keeping
finna,
your
Oh,
and
what's
you're
usability
gonna
this?
see exactly.
in the night
You see that thing?
and it'll
Oh,
fit
You
perfect.
saw
yeah.
it, right?
It's nice
Uh
and
huh.
smooth, it
And you
works.
put a screenshot
And
in there.
then they got
But yeah, trying to
There's
give you all the
just
pieces
so
you
many
need.
walls here.
the mausoleum.
Plain
Yeah,
black.
amazing. And this is
I
the
like
new
the
floor
pictures
tile we have
too.
as well. Oh, I'll turn off the
You
grid
see
just so
it?
we
Plain
can see it.
black?
Yeah,
So we also
yeah.
have some amazing
We
wall
need
things here. We
that.
have this.
Oh,
These are
totally.
like the
The
grim
plain black.
posters.
Absolutely. The new wallpapers, Lady
The
T.
artwork. This
Yes,
one's
ma'am.
amazing.
I like the
And
hidden
it's a
skulls.
lot
They
of
do a lot
wallpaper
really pretty about it.
swatches
Do you want to
too.
tell the hidden skull
It's
story
so
on
many
this one,
different
Mike?
colors
That's
and
my favorite
patterns.
hidden
At the
skull
very
story.
Yeah.
at
Oh,
the
I
very
like that one with
beginning,
Grim with
the
the crows
artist,
around him.
there were too
That's
many skulls, so
great.
people were hitting that button a little too hard.
I
So no more
noticed the
skulls. You
paintings
can't
in
have
the
nonstop
trailer.
skulls everywhere, and we ended up
I
coming just with
cannot
the first
wait.
asset.
So this means they
The
got
little
some cheaper
piece
item
that
stuff.
see
If your
it.
sim doesn't have a
Can't
lot
see
of
the skull for 8
simoleons,
seconds. Then it
all the
Yes.
way to
was
some
the first one
expensive,
that
because
they
some of the
said
stuff
that.
looks expensive and
Yeah,
some
especially
looks
for
great,
the
but
first
like
8
you can
weeks,
get
I would
it
never know
our
that there's a skull
sims
here.
that are on a
I
budget
didn't know it was there
like
until
mine.
you told me that.
Right. You got
I
things
love all
that
these
can
decals.
go across
And
the
then
board. You
this
have
is
things for people on a
these ones are
budget,
good
and you
too.
have
But
things
this
for
is my new
people
favorite
who
My
piece of
favorite.
art.
have a lot
I
of
want
wealth.
these on the wall at
Yeah,
home so bad.
I like it.
Yes. These
Yeah.
are just all of the tarot cards we have, but as art.
Oh, nice.
These are all like super
Love
really deep
it.
cuts too.
Yeah.
That
You have a
those
favorite,
touches
Mike?
right there. That
No,
right there.
there I'd
Sim
say
Guru
the
Bat
grim.
nailed that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the
I
detail. Like that's
pick 'em 'cause
crazy.
I have to look at them all. So it's a great example
Yeah,
of
Jen.
how did the Sims do tarot, right? And how do we
This is
incorporate our story and
for how much
make it simmy?
we're getting. This has
So
got to be
we
like
put
a
so much work
top
into this,
tier
and it
rank
shows.
Right.
pack.
If you're
What
spending
was initially
$40,
just supposed to be
you
the
want your
cards,
money's
and
worth.
then we
This
said we have to
pack
show
is
this off, and it has to
delivering
become
on that value,
a
100% and
poster
more. You're
on
going to
the
get
wall.
replay value for
What's your
years to
favorite?
come.
My favorite's
This
Judgment.
this
It's
Yeah.
this
I'll play
pack
that one.
has nailed
I
it.
love this one. This is so
Yeah.
fun.
I
Yes.
personally will
All the
probably
pieces
never
too.
see everything I
My
can
favorite
see
is Princess
No.
in this
Cordelia.
pack.
This is
No,
our
me
Princess
neither.
Cordelia reference for the expansion.
And I
I'm gonna
told you
try.
I'm not gonna.
I think
I'm
this
gonna
is a really
try.
good example
I'm
of
gonna
the
try.
example
You know,
as a
when I
pirate
do
ship, she had a
the
bunch
whole
of
ghost
pirate
exploration
lovers,
thing,
and
I'm
then down
I'm
here,
really going to
the
try to
carrots and the
be
strawberries. That's how
as
you can
thorough
determine
as
the gender
possible.
of a baby whenever
But
a
I
Sim
know
is
Yeah.
pregnant and
I'm
she's
gonna miss
pregnant here.
things.
And like,
I know
just
that
the
I'm
thought
not
that
gonna
went into
discover
all of
everything,
these.
and that's
I
cool
think another
because
favorite
Yeah.
one
that
is
just
this
shows
is
you
from
how
Sims
much more to
Medieval.
In a
discover.
minute.
The pit,
Yeah.
the pit
Yeah,
piece
yeah, yeah.
is
And I
up here.
agree.
Like, I don't know. I love
And I'm
those.
gonna take my
We
time,
also have, we made sure that, like while we have these amazing beds,
I'm sure like every other pack
there's
they'll
like
have
a toddler bed as well in
or
this
people that get
pack.
the early
So
release
cute. And
in
I
the
love
creator
the
network, and they'll try to
basket
create sims and play through.
That is
But
fucking
this
for
is not a
sure.
rush through pack.
Oh,
You're not
no.
gonna be able to
Yeah, it
rush through
probably
this
is.
pack. You won't
No.
There's
see
a coffin
much
bed,
Coffin.
all these
of the
awesome
gameplay.
chairs. And then these are all good for heirlooms. These are our decoration objects.
Some
Some
really
career
great set dressing in
rewards.
this pack.
Oh,
Great.
The rugs are amazing, I feel
is
like.
that like a
Very
just a tent
versatile.
thing? Oh, that is so
I
cool.
I love that we
The
got
rugs
this one
are
in
great.
small
for
and
the
also in
kids.
big.
Yeah, I like and how some of them are like in I didn't know if that was
I
an
wanted to
octagon.
show
That
off
bed is
too.
nice, Lady T.
We have like
Um,
this, which is great for heirlooming our quilt.
yeah,
So you can
Yeah.
I
heirloom
like
this and that is wonderful.
Especially
I
the
love
one,
that Grim.
I'm
I
not sure if
never
you're talking about
noticed
the
that
one with the
before.
high poster on the
I've
back,
never
like
seen
with
a
the
Sim
high,
And everyone loves a
the
new
high
kitchen.
poster back, or the other one. But I
Sounds
like them
bougie,
both. But
also
New
especially,
appliances.
I'm sure Mike has better words for this.
yeah.
Now, but
So there
severe
was a new
is-
stove,
Oh,
and you know, I said those
countertops.
counters.
Oh, I
That
love
just-
those countertops. They're beautiful.
That looks like
The
real
textures,
marble.
shapes,
Yeah.
and materials that feel like funerary, like the cabinets you'll see
That's
drapes that kind of feel like a funeral.
yeah. I like
carriage.
both of the beds,
The
and now I'm picturing those beds.
Love that
material you'd
fridge.
use
Look at that
maybe for a
fridge.
headstone,
Yeah,
but the fixtures
with the
and
ice maker on the
the others, it
outside.
feels like
Yeah.
something you could have in a modern house.
Jen, now I'm picturing
Definitely.
those beds with the canopies
This
from
thing
Love
scares
Cup.
me.
I think it's cute.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
afraid of it.
It's cute until it starts moving.
Yes, Lady T says she loves it.
We
Oh,
have the new crypt
Totally.
with 3
Me too.
different, very
The
distinct
build by
variants
has
on
not
it
disappointed.
that you can place
There's
down.
normally
It's not
some
just
things in the
open
build
street.
by that I don't
That
like.
third one gives me like.
I
Mhm.
can
Vegas
honestly
script or
tell
something.
you, I love everything
I
I'm seeing
think
here.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And then we have this no ghost sign.
because
that
it's
you can
it's
place
just
down
like
that
the
prevents ghosts from
cast.
being on your
It's
lot.
something for every style.
It
It's
is
I
cool.
amazing.
assumed what you know what they
Yeah,
say.
that's
I
my
assumed
favorite.
that it will all be like gothic
The
type
screen
build
light.
looking stuff,
I
which
know
is not really
watching
my
videos,
style.
people are
But
like,
no, it's
"Whoa,
not.
they're so cool."
No,
It's
Yeah.
like
And then
something
if
for
you
everybody
don't
here.
want to actually kill
exactly.
off a
They
sim
took
and you just want
everyone's
to build a
taste into
funeral,
account,
we
and they
have a
really
ton of
tried to
different
account for
colors
that.
and options for
Yeah.
designing and
It's
decorating
a
and building
swatch
your own
for you
funerals
in this
or
pack.
your own
Yeah,
cemeteries.
there's a
So
swatch
these are
for
wonderful.
everyone.
And then,
Absolutely.
like I said before, this is
Yeah.
not the pack I would expect 2 swing sets in.
Yeah, it's.
And I like the
I
wood
think
swing
it's
set
interesting. I mean, I
and
do
the-
too there, but
the other
it
one.
is surprised people get these things in the world. The monkey bars
I'm a
also.
big,
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that
I'm a
color.
big fan of the
Yeah, this is
New
the
monkey
swing
bars. I'm
set.
down for this. Love it.
But it didn't feel right in the
Me
countryside. So
too.
we had to give you a second one.
Well, I know where my paycheck's
And
going
then
next
this is
week.
for moonbathing.
Who you
We have here.
telling?
And then we didn't see it.
I already did mine.
A funeral like send off.
I already
awesome.
did mine. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I might do it after this.
Any other objects?
I
that-
know,
Yeah,
right?
good wait.
Do you want to talk at all about the
I
lights?
couldn't. I had no
Yeah, you
self-restraint,
see,
Jen.
we're trying to give you a mix of
This is
does
great.
it feel
I had zero
like an antique
self-restraint.
or a
Well, you still
modern
get the items all the way up
interpretation,
to the
but
12th of
modern
December.
ones still
So
feel
there is
Yeah.
that window.
everything
But
feel kinda
I think what I
candle,
want to do is I want to take advantage of the sale because there's
great
I
manner,
think I am
have
going
a
to get the
bunch of
vampire
candles.
pack finally
Oh, okay. That'll be
It feels so
cool.
luxury.
because I love the
everything
build
on
by
it.
the vampire pack, but I'm not crazy about vampires.
Yeah, I don't do the vampires either, but my
Right.
daughter really
Anything
likes
else
the
we wanna take a look at
gameplay
here from
and
Build By
the
Jessica or
the
Mike?
build
The
by.
bars are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But again, I
Bars,
may be
yes.
surprised. I may say, "Wow, I love playing with vampires. They're great."
Love
You know,
having such a nice bar.
You
in my
I just
might.
don't want
You-
Vlad coming to my house at like
I love this
12 o'clock
overhead
at night
too that
trying
you
to.
Yeah.
Can that be turned off? I don't
So
know.
good.
That's what I want to know if that can be turned off. If you can turn off the vampires and
And then I think
vampires
I
and just
showed these
keep it
off
for the build by.
before, but these are the grave sites.
Yeah,
so you
I
can,
have
like, decorate
no.
them,
I
and
have
love how many
no
options there are for
clue
these plots.
if you can.
Can
we do
someone in
have
chat
two
tell me
altars. I
if
think
that's
we
the
showed
case?
the
Can you
one
turn off
before,
vampires and vampires?
But there's like a more outdoorsy
And I've
style
never
stone
asked
one.
my daughter because she's probably never even tried to turn them off.
Really, if you almost anything on them, they
If
can
she
always
knows,
slide
ask
onto
her
the
for
table
me
then
and
let
see
you
if
tell
she
really bespoke stories.
knows.
for
I'm
knows.
gonna
nights
ask her
like
when
that,
I have to go get her in a little while. I'm gonna ask her, and I bet watch her tell me I've never turned them off because she
An amazing
because she
bookcase.
likes the chaos of them all.
I love
It
you
seems
can,
like they're pretty
swap
wild,
them
the
together,
gameplay. I may
so-
just, I may try it
Yeah.
to see. And
Yeah.
And all
ooh,
the
did I
height,
just do something? No,
so
I
you
couldn't.
can
Okay,
have your super.
I was gonna say,
interactive
was it?
library.
Now this
Definitely.
is
And then I think these chairs
beautiful.
are really cool too because they look like
They look so uncomfortable.
they
I'm
look
like,
a
I'm
little
not-
medicine
Yeah,
to me.
Not gonna lie
those
to you, they
chairs
look-
look
they
like
look
something
horrifying to
that
sleep
you
in.
would see in like a
But also, I love, like,
English
the little,
castle
Right.
the little
somewhere.
I
details on
love
these.
that
Like, look at the little
rocker.
crows on them,
Yeah, I do too.
and they go really well
Yeah.
with like these decals over here.
Oh, and it had
Oh.
like some
The chairs
yeah,
are
the
Amazing.
flaxes.
And
Yeah.
natural wood
great
finish.
way
I
to
love that.
dial
Yes,
in.
they-
Are
I
you
love
looking
natural
for a
wood.
more traditional room
Yeah.
or a more
It caught
modern
my
room?
attention too.
You do
So-
not
Oh,
think
Lady
so.
T, she don't think so.
Oh,
For
about
the
vampires?
turning off Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't
The-
think so
the
either.
whole
You know where I
arcade
think
was,
I
like,
probably saw that
amazing.
is
These are
probably was
so
a
good.
mod that
So
somebody said
I
could do
think
it.
that is everything we
I
were
just know
wanting
my
to show
daughter
off
plays, and
today.
Vlad be
Thank
all
you
in her
so much
people's
for
house.
joining us and for going through the whole pack. We're extremely excited, obviously, and
Yeah, thanks so much.
Oh
guys. I
yeah,
really enjoyed
Jam.
this pack and
Knocked it
This
out of the
was
ballpark, Sims
wonderful.
team. You did
the
it.
story
This
totally fun.
is
all right, let's go ahead and send it back to our
amazing
friends room
pack.
then.
I gotta
So
say it. I
Thank
think
you.
that it really.
Ugh,
Oh my God.
So many souls to reap today.
Yeah.
This is great.
I don't know if you
How
mind
would you like
pausing for a second because I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my dogs and my
No problem.
kiddos. But
ready to show
so
you
if you don't mind, so we could
alongside
do
me?
any final
Then I'll
thoughts.
show you my true
Or
Yeah,
at
let's
least
do final
something.
thoughts. What are
Sims4
your
Life
final
and Death
thoughts
expansion
on
pack launches on October 31st.
life and death?
Bye-bye.
What we've seen today on the trailer. I mean, the reaction to the developer live stream.
I'm blown away. I am blown away because Lady T's talking about Vlad. But yeah, I'm blown away because I watch the trailers just like you do. We read the blogs and blurs. I know you track, the whatever new Twitter is. Like
Right.
you send me updates. So we don't just watch the stuff, we read all the stuff. And I saw
Right.
so many things that we had not even seen any of those things, and I think it's because of the cross pack integration and play.
Yes. And there's so much more to discover with this, I'm sure. I am, like I said, I believe this is a possible Grand Slam for the Sims team. We will find out when I get the pack and run through it and test it. KT, I cannot wait for your Halloween special next week. Everybody tune in to KT at Just a Mom That Sims. I can't wait for that. And of course, your newest show coming out very soon, dealing with the life and death expansion pack.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that as well. And if you'd like, you can leave us off with your tagline.
Thank you, Jen. Thanks for inviting me today. So until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.